be having a bit of an audio thing this time because I moved my setup now directly next to Allie in the building. So yeah, I think
fine to me.
It should be fine for you guys. I'm mostly worried about OBS, just because I'm looking at it and I might be a bit quiet. If I am, oh well. Anywho, welcome back. Last week we did a little departure because I streamed my IRL games, Tomb of Annihilation finale. You can see that on the YouTube channel.
Ooh!
They got to beat up that fetus real hard. Anywho, no spoilers there. Well, you can if you want to. But last time on the Dorkvision stream, the players arrived in Deep Port, which is a ramshackle little inn or tavern slash place to stay, a little respite in the shallows of the Crystal Mere. But things weren't all what they seemed. They had very vague information to share, these tenants, and all of them seemed to be these creatures from the deep, called deep scions, that had predator mouths and tentacles all over their bodies, and tried to steal away with their treasures in the night. But with faithful watch and a ton of good luck, and a lot of saving people at the last second, you guys were able to beat them back. Only one escaped, and their whereabouts are nowhere to be found after they tried to get back to a cave. Or actually, no, they were knocked off of the balcony of the second story here.
You're welcome.
There we go. So yeah, they were knocked off of the second story. Meanwhile, Zumasu was under the water with Amon trying to get a few that were trying to sneak their way back into an underwater cave beneath this large pillar here that Deep Port is attached to. So, that brings us to here. You guys finished up at least a short rest, and I don't remember if it was a short or a long rest. I think it was just a short rest.
It was a short rest.
It was a short... Oh, fuck. I forgot to record by how many hit dice I used. I used a few.
That's fine. We can figure that out when it comes to it. Anywho, so it's only been a few hours or so, maybe 1 hour, and you guys have yet to see hide nor hair of the other Deep Scion that escaped the leader of the pack, as it were.
Did someone actually escaped? I thought we killed them all.
Nope.
No.
One
Yeah.
crawled
There was one
away
guy
and
that
could
got
not
knocked in the
find
water.
the body.
Ah, right.
I Eldritch blasted the leader, the drow dude, off the balcony.
Hera's Cab,
And-
the innkeeper.
Oh, yeah.
And he sort of had a moment.
See, I don't think a drow is people, so that's why.
I mean, he's an NPC, kind of. But
No, they.
he was a drow, probably.
Yeah.
So, question is, are we going to enter hamburger time or not?
It's just one of, and we're all alive.
Well, technically, there are two caves that you guys have not explored. There's the one under the water, beneath the pillar, as well as one that you found inside the back room of the lower level over here, which is where you found a cache of treasures and a pool of water with a tunnel that goes downward.
There were 6. I remember there was 6 potion of underwater breathing.
Yes, you found those on their shelves alongside the booze, clearly labeled.
I put shit in my bag of holding, but I don't think we ever really got a list, but something tried to mind whammy into me dumping my precious bag of holding into the water.
Yes. That was during the rest. I almost forgot about that. It has been 2
Underneath
weeks,
the
2 to 3 weeks, whatever it is.
water.
So yes, I believe that has just happened. I guess that's it for the recap now.
Yep.
Boom Crash, you grasp your head and the docks right themselves as you guys are taking your rest. Everyone notices that you sort of were out of it for a split second. Grovel kind of looks over to you. You all right there, bird?
No. Something tried to convince me to dump my bag with all my stuff over the dock. My head kind of hurts, and it was a weird voice. Ugh, not a good feeling.
Juliana,
Let me
can you
talk
see
to my
anything?
companion.
No, there's nothing in the area with my senses, but I can try and detect some magic. Well, good on that. Doesn't sound right. Juliana starts casting her spells. Tries to sense any magic in the area.
There's gonna be a fuck ton on me.
Well, whatever it is, there's nothing here anymore. I mean, it's just your normal magic self. Sorry.
Okay. No, you did a good job. Let me talk to my friends here.
Wow, 4 7s.
Wow.
I'm just trying to, since we're doing a short rest, I didn't heal, so.
Since we're doing a short rest, I might as well roll almost complete awesome hit dice.
Yeah. What a waste.
Fucking A.
Oh, why can't we get this on damage rolls?
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I healed because I'm higher than I think I would have been.
Yeah, you guys might have taken care of it while you were the end of the last session. I don't recall. But roll 20 doesn't lie all the time. Well, just keep an eye on her. Anyway, we've got a bit more resting to do, and then we should probably be on our way if we are done with this place.
I kind of think we're fine.
Yeah.
Should we torch it?
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely, but I'm kind of worried about whatever swimmy things might be underneath here, might try and follow us, so it's worth keeping our eyes open. Or the reflection of the fire could just make it a little bit more difficult to divine.
So let's just. Okay, so we could
I still want to
just.
torch it.
We don't
Yeah,
really
could
have
we
a
just
way to
set up a-
sense them.
What?
We don't really have a way to sense them, like magically, from what I can tell.
Yeah. No, I guess we can just torch the place as we're leaving, so we don't have to stick around while we can't see.
Yeah.
Just
Actually, I gotta tell shipwright. Are there any parts that need salvaging, worth salvaging?
I could
I
probably
mean-
that's a
fetch
good
a few
point.
pieces off this little hovel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, there's dry wood here, and
It's like,
some supplies.
see what's valuable, and after that, do the deed. And I just gonna hand him I'm sure there's a candle or lantern in there somewhere, so I'll just give him that, and we should just head to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll help him out, pull out any wood he needs, and help set up the fire.
Can I
Zumasu, you get on
review
that?
what?
Sorry.
Mao, come with me. Let's go and search this place again, top to bottom. Okay.
Okay, investigation checks. Whoever wants to do it can do so with advantage.
I'm gonna herd the rest of the people into the boat.
Okay. They start going to the boat. Hotch and Zumasu start
Fuck.
plucking pieces off there. Well, that's because one of you was helping the other, so technically it's the 17. 'Cause
Oh,
you rolled
okay.
First.
Sorry.
I guess I should explain that better next time. anywho, you guys search the place from top to bottom, and it doesn't look like you found too much more as far as valuables. There are a few like chests and stuff, but they're just filled with moldy clothes.
I'm fairly curious about whatever is in my bag that is made me, or that the thing wants me to throw over.
Okay.
So, can I use my investigation check to try and discern what the hell it is?
Well, you open the backpack, or bag of holding,
Mhm.
and you start like looking through the stuff. Did I say what the treasures were last time? I think there were 3 art objects in there.
Yeah, but I don't remember what they were.
Okay.
Just give us a secondary description. We'll see if it matches. How about that?
Well, there was a fox idol, just made out of gold. Looks like it could be from Connacht, if anything. Which is odd finding it down here. Just as well, there's a necklace made out of jade and silver. And a brooch that has the appearance of a dragon made out of gold.
Gold fox idol, something made out of silver.
Yeah, a necklace of jade and silver.
Jade, and what was the last one?
A dragon brooch made out of gold.
Okay, thank you. Sorry for making you repeat it a million times.
Sure. Yeah, you can detect magic as a ritual if you have that, and they don't seem to be emanating anything. They seem to be free of any markings other than just kind of the maker's marks and whatnot.
They were trying to convert us, quote unquote, as well. Yeah, me neither, dude.
It'll be an improvement. I mean, that's what the
Yeah.
grill looks like, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, we've seen this before. That's what they look
Okay.
like for those who weren't here last time. You know, normal. Well, after a thorough investigation, I have you make an insight check, I guess, Mal and Boom Crash, since you both did the investigating.
Alright, while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna use the restroom for a bit. I'll be right back.
Okay, make a dexterity save. No, natural one. Well, I guess I'll take the 19. So, from what you can tell, it looks like they kind of have, in their trunks and whatnot, it looks like adventuring gear. They came from all walks of life, but it seems like they must have just been venturing down here in the Crystal Mirror, but something must have happened, turning them into what they are, and they haven't used any of their regular equipment since giving up their previous lives.
Creepy.
So you're wondering if it's the strain versus body snatchers?
I think it's the strain. They didn't seem that kind of hive mind. They seemed somewhat hive mind, but not that way.
How does Mao
And
know
hormones are a hell of a thing.
I'm going with the mind flare parasite angle because I feel like that's probably closer to how they seem
So,
to.
so what are you gonna do?
We're gonna burn the
Son?
place to the ground. Yeah.
Definitely. But
All right. So we
should
make.
we leave any of these shinies behind? Because something definitely tried to mind whammy me to get me to dump my bag into.
That seemed more like a proximity thing.
Yeah, I was
Just
thinking
run?
it was. Yeah, I
Just
was thinking.
run. Stop thinking about it and just run.
Okay, well, yeah, or we're gonna divide the shinies and see which one makes us the target.
I think we're overthinking this. I say we move on.
Yeah.
No, but I'm still gonna give you, Mao, Gold Fox Idol. You, Ammon, can take the silver necklace with Jade, and Zuzu, Dragon Brooch, for the fancy man that you are.
Okay.
And I'll hold on to the 6 water breathing potions.
Alright, you guys divide up the loot in an attempt to do an impromptu experiment.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, we didn't exactly let the rest of the group know about the stuff.
Nope.
Nope.
So we're still not going to let the rest of the group know about the stuff.
That's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Once Zumasu and Hotch finish dissecting the place, they found some good materials to repair the boat or cart should it need it in the future, and you guys promptly take some fire to this dead wood, and Boomcrash starts spitting some
I'm
bolts
firebolting
of
the
fire
fuck out of it.
in some key places before it starts setting it ablaze. Seems to hit the alcohol on the lower level, and then the blaze ignites. And you guys sail off into the crystal mirror, leaving a pillar of flame behind you. Lights flickering over the dead waters.
Up.
Well, up near the ceiling. That's about all you can muster. Right. And that leads us back to Lame Maxi map, the overworld. Here we go. Okay. Now to remember how D&D works. Believe that my buttons are on the cart. I believe I have them all in one button. So, let's do travel button. Yay, the macro worked. Okay. Barty makes his navigation check. He seems to have a good bead on where we're going. He had plenty of time during the night to get his bearings. You guys are at a normal pace, and there were no encounters. So,
Yay.
start heading towards the edge of the crystal mirror. During this passage of time, there is no sign of that Haraz-Kag figure, the deep Scion that got away. You guys are troubled in your dreams, but it's nothing really particular. Just an uneasy feeling, nightmares that you can't remember when you awake, and it's uneasing, but you can't really describe this to anybody. So you all just kind of uneasily shift to yourselves and wonder if anybody else is experiencing what you have.
I'm
Oh god, it's death
saying
13.
a quick prayer as well to my lady.
Alright. Well, as you do,
Really? Holy shit, that actually does something.
you hear a voice. This time, calming and not commanding. And you recognize your Dark Lady once again. It's been some time, my child. You have been too long in the light up there, but it is good to hear you again.
I missed you. Is there anything that you need me to do?
Just keep trusting in me and stay your course. I will be with you. You don't need anything other than me. Alright?
Okay.
I will guide you
understand.
through this dark place. The shadows are where I belong, and where I can prove most useful to you. Keep this in mind, Boom Crash.
Got it.
This is largely an out-of-space, out-of-time type deal. It's a brief vision to you, Boom Crash, where your eyes just go black, and you hear and have this conversation, and then... Yeah, she almost just, like, stares off into space, then blinks and returns.
We aren't there. She's in her own little world.
Anyway, let's continue traveling.
Okay. Does that mean that I can full rest and level up?
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, a long rest has occurred. So you guys can level up and do all that jazz.
At least that's like one encounter.
Okay.
Ooh, that's like one encounter. 2 tops.
Okay.
Yeah, like fight one go.
Okay.
I'm just going through my stuff.
That was actually a fairly easy conversation, so that means I'm not going to be multi-classing. I'm going to stick with being a warlock. She, my senpai talked to me.
She has not abandoned you.
Yeah.
Okay, things are getting a little rough to navigate for Barty, but he manages to pull through. Looks like there is counter. Let's
Sweet.
do that. Do. How do I roll a D100?
I get to learn a new spell. Oh. Oh yeah, no, there's no point. There's no fucking point. Which was-
Something cool.
Yeah, no, I have a spell wish list. It's literally a folder of spells I want.
Okay. So as you guys are traveling through the darkness, you guys suddenly hear a thunk. And I'm going to see.
A thunk is a sound, or is it like an actual lurching?
It is a sound. Oh, okay. So you hear a soft, wet thud, and you hear Peggy scream, "Ah! What the?" She's holding her head, and you look on the ground, and there is a small, fat, slug-like creature. It opens an eye and a mouth on the side of its head, and it starts squealing, and it's like really gross to look at and hear. The hell is that thing? Just fell out of the sky! Suddenly you hear another thunk and then a splash in the water nearby. Shit. Piercers! Everybody grab onto something! And they start holding their shields up above their heads if they have them. Hotch takes a piece of wood and holds it over his head. I'm gonna need you guys to make some checks.
Who's next
Wow,
to
for
me?
once they actually know what they're dealing with. That's unusual.
Yeah, it seems that they've encountered them before, so I'm gonna need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who's next to me?
We don't have to like go into a thing for this. But
Oh, but shouldn't some people get
yes,
my bonus?
I'm gonna say everybody. Everybody's
Oops.
nearby. You. So everybody can get your aura bonus.
Okay, that's good, because I probably... Oh, I got a 13. That's not terrible.
And whatever Dan's bonus is, I forget.
It's my charisma bonus, so it's +4.
Okay.
Okay. So we got piercers.
Is it 13 safe?
Okay. Let me scroll through here. We got a 14. 14 from Amon, and 21 from Mao, 13 from Zumasu, and 7 from Boomcrash. Zoo, you didn't add anything, did you? To your roll?
Me? I don't get my own bonus.
Oh.
Yep.
That's adorable.
A lot of the quote unquote like protection type things generally don't protect the actual user. If it's, yeah.
I also have no dexterity, so that's a thing.
All right. Well, what is the bonus that your aura provides?
Bonus is 4 to everybody else.
Okay. So Boomcrash technically got an 11. Got it.
And I's got an 18.
Thank you, Zumasu.
Okay.
So did everybody win?
Let me check. Okay, so yeah, Yuzumasu and Boomcrash both got hit by the piercers. They are starting to fall from the sky like rain. They look like stalagmites when they're falling, and once they hit, they just kind of crawl into these little slug creatures that are just useless. Either way, they're like slug creatures. Okay, so
Better that they have no shell. Easier to squish.
Boomcrash, we're going to deal some damage to you.
Okay. Motherfucker!
24 damage. It fell from 50 feet up and collides with you. It like cracks into your shoulder and knocks you off of your body, like off of your footing. You collide with the deck and you see the thing like squeal at you and blink at you with its eye. It starts like scriggling towards you to try and like bite at you, but it's easy to get away from.
Holy fuck.
Meanwhile, Zumasu. Only 11 damage. A glancing blow off of your armor. The rest of you are going to take half damage.
Yeah, hold it.
Yeah, you can take no damage then, Mao. So, Amon, you're going to take just 11 damage.
Same amount I took.
Apparently. Good thing that wasn't a full hit. And, crap, who's left? Oh, that was just Mao. The rest of the party is starting to take damage as well. I'm going to need everybody to make a strength athletics check.
Oh god, really?
Yes.
Wait, what do we
Grovel
gotta make
commands everyone, get to the oars. We gotta get out of this area.
Fuck!
A 0.
now? That's not good. Okay, that's better. Shit, I got a 21.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a group check for everybody. I should have a way to do that. Oh crap.
Okay, that's nice. Hold on 1 second.
There we go. Cool. Looks like only Ostrich and Rizzo failed their check. And Boomcrash. Yep. You guys did a group success. So you guys start paddling your way out of this hazardous area. You head into another area where more stalagmites start falling, except these ones are falling more gracefully. And they start colliding with you guys and wrapping their tentacles and webbed tentacles around your necks. These creatures are dark mantles as they start descending from the ceiling. I'm going to need...
Yeah, these are annoying.
At this point, I think it's going to be actual combat. So let's... I don't really have...
the map.
I don't have a map set up for this.
Ooh.
So we may just have to improv it.
Hey, don't you have the previous encounter is just water? Like,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Actually, I might have one. I'll just have to not use it. Or we'll just have to use the same one twice. So let's go over here. That's fine. Cool. I'm gonna get rid of the dynamic lighting because it's wrong. Yeah. There we go.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, quick question.
Yes.
Should I learn Blight or Shatter?
I vote Shatter.
Okay,
It seems
Shatter
more
it
boom.
is.
It seems more boom crash.
Yeah. That's actually a very good point. Okay, so initiative?
Yes.
Here's my button. Oh, I have to find my.
And there they are. They're small creatures, with single eyes. They are also shrouded in darkness as they land upon you guys. Each one has a distinct 10-foot aura of darkness that is magical.
So pitch black darkness or dark vision darkness.
It is magic darkness.
So dark vision don't help.
Dark vision does not help.
Fuck.
Okay, initiative. Man, it's been a while since I played Roll20. I know, but I always forget everything in that time. Let's add our main dudes. Initiative as well. Put it in order. Okay. Boom Crash. Looks like you're up first.
Neat.
So, hold on a second. I feel like there should have been a surprise round here, but there really shouldn't be because you guys were looking up this whole time. So, go ahead, Boom Crash. One starts descending from the ceiling, and it's heading towards Rizzo, the danger-prone elf.
Okay, oh god. Okay, gonna protect Rizzo. I'm assuming a 10 does not hit.
Well, we'll see. That does not hit. It zooms just past the creature in the darkness. There's also disadvantage on these attacks. But a 20 with the disadvantage does still hit the creature. Deal damage. Okay, you deal 7 force damage as it is blasted away. Not too far, but away from Rizzo for the time being.
Cool.
Anything else, Boom Crash?
I'm just gonna hunker and get ready to fuck shit up.
Right. Boom
That's all I
Crash,
got.
or Rizzo, was ducked down with her hands over her head, but she sees the Eldritch Blast the thing away and gets up and kind of gets behind you. Ostrix's turn. He is going to take their bow and start firing blindly at the Dark Mantles.
These aren't humanoid, right?
No, they aren't. You can't command them to stop and go away. I'm assuming that's what that's for. Okay.
Maybe.
A 22 does hit, so Ostrix's going to hit the nearest ball of shadow from their appearance. Deal 7 piercing. Mao, it is your turn. Alright, he attacked this one. Was heading towards your fearless leader, Grovel. Alright, a 13 does hit. Yep, no. So that's just 4 piercing damage. The thing is starting to spiral in a slightly different direction, but it is still heading down towards you guys. Alright, that's fine. It is this Dark Mantle's turn. It is going to start flying over to Zumasu. And it is going to try and do its thing. Okay. A 6 does not hit.
It does not.
I don't know if they have advantage because they can see and you guys can't.
It still would not.
Yeah, I don't think it would anyway, but that was just me pondering. Okay, so it tries to wrap itself around your neck, and it has its suckers stick to your helmet and like pulls it off for a second. You pull it back from the thing and like smack it away with your sword. Meanwhile, it's another Dark Mantle's turn. This one's headed for you, Amon, and it's going to try its own. Which is a 17, which does not hit you, I don't think. Does it?
It does not.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to put your shield up and batter the thing away from you before you can get it to reach you in the darkness. Another Dark Mantle's turn. This one is near Grovel. As you put yourself between it and Mao, it starts heading for you. Okay, a 9 does not hit you either. These things are pathetic. Zumasu, it's your turn.
So which one was on me?
That would be this one.
All right, I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna poison spray at it actually.
All right.
So it makes a Constitution saving throw of 15.
You open your mouth wide and spit out a stream of poison from your Yanti heritage.
I could just magically make it out of my hand too, but
Could, but I like to imagine it's a Yanti trait.
I'm just spitting at it. Okay.
It magically emanates from your mouth.
Okay.
Like a gas, almost.
All right, that's better.
Okay.
You need a Tic Tac.
I don't do
It's a
that
rough
tongue thing.
A little spicy breath.
Constitution save. I rolled twice. Let's just do the first one. 10 does not make
Good.
it. So deal some damage. Oh, 14. 14
Yep.
poison damage. I don't think it's immune, actually. Yeah, it's not immune. So, this thing, not dead, but it takes a lot of damage.
Alright, that's my main action.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't really want to move from here.
Alright, sounds good. It is this Dark Mantle's turn. It is going to climb onto Hotch.
Does that count as moving out of my spread and square?
No, because it was kind of descending from the ceiling. This is just an abstraction. So it lands on Hotch. It does actually latch onto him. And it wraps its tentacles around his neck and then starts suffocating him. You can hear his thick Connaughton accent from beneath the thick mantle. He's blinded, unable to breathe, blah blah blah. Okay, and Hotch takes some bludgeoning damage, but I have to move the Dark Mantle out of the way to touch Hotch. Ooh! Okay, it is Grovel's turn. He is going to rush over to the one that just tried to land on Mao and attack with his Morning Star. That's a miss, though. And that is not a natural 20, but it is a 20. So that is going to deal 9 piercing damage. As he swings blindly through the dark aura, he finally manages to land a hit, and the thing is smacked a ways away. And it is almost dead, but it is still floating as well. Amon, it is your turn.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Daylight upon this center area.
Alright.
Since it's gonna be cast a 3rd level spell, so it says if any of the spell's area overlaps an area of darkness created by spell of 3rd level or lower, the spell that created darkness is dispelled. I am hoping that the darkness dispelled is a radius of 60 feet.
Okay, well, I don't think that... Oh yeah, it says that it should be dispelled. So, you hold your shield up, and the eye sparks of Encabulos, and you create this radiant bloom of light in the Underdark that shines just as bright as daylight. It is blinding to everybody who has been down here for weeks now. The Dark Mantles are shown, and you can see their full forms now, blinking at you as they make these weird fluttering, muttering noises and try to, like, get away, but not before they can at least grab a bite. Anything else, Amon? Okay. Well then, we will go on to this little Dark Mantle. This one is going to latch onto the mule.
No.
And it got a 24. The horse didn't see that coming. The Dark Mantle latches onto what it thinks is a humanoid head and gets onto the mule's schnoz, essentially. Its tentacles are wrapped like around its ears and mane. It takes 6 bludgeoning damage. Ooh, it's actually not looking too hot. It starts breathing frantically, and it's starting to look faint as it does so.
Do I gotta heal a horse?
You might have to. You guys only have one horse, and you haven't even started using it yet. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay.
Get that thing off the horse.
Can I get that thing? Can I blast it off the horse without also damaging the horse?
You're not sure. It looks like it's attached to the horse. If you hit it, it'll probably bludgeon it as well.
Hold on one second.
You might be able to rip it off its face if you're strong enough.
I am not that strong, though. That's the problem. So I'm just going to keep on blasting and protecting the other people.
Okay.
That little dude.
Since
that
you don't have disadvantage anymore, so that does hit.
Oh, neat.
Thing is blasted away and takes more than enough damage to smash it to smithereens. It plops into the water with a satisfying splash.
Okay.
Second attack.
Go for. Hold on.
This one you might have a clear shot of.
Okay. That was going to be my next question.
You lean around the horse and shoot upward towards the one that was kind of knocked away. And a 15 hits. Roll for damage. Right, 14, a solid hit, but it is still floating about.
And it gets blasted, yeah.
Albeit a bit further away. It goes right over Barty's head. Okay, it is Ostric's turn. Grovel yells at him, "Go, save the mule! We only have one of those damn things!" Sorry, I will keep doing that because I'm stupid. Okay. Ostrich is going to go over and try and rip that thing off with a strength check.
Go, Ostrich! They.
Hey, Allie.
Well, I mean, it's not like they're like an elemental or anything like that. It's just a skin condition. It's a moist skin condition.
Yeah. So Ostrich heads over to the Dark Mantle and starts getting underneath of the thing's mantle and starts struggling against its strength as it's starting to cut off the mule's circulation. You can see its neck veins bulging, but the mud from Ostrich's hands and fingers starts getting underneath of its suckers, and it finally peels itself off. The thing is wriggling in his hand, moving his arm of its own volition, and it starts fluttering away. It gets out of his hands, unfortunately, but he does manage. Ostrich does manage to get the thing off of them. Okay.
Woo!
Mal,
Good
it's
job.
your turn. Yeah, it's kind of it's in your reach. It's floating in the air. That one's still kind of hovering, but it's also a bit lower to the ground. Yeah. None of them have been knocked prone. Okay. Well, you do have sneak attack, but you don't have advantage in this circumstance, so that does not hit. You go for a swing with your what is it? Your scimitar?
No.
Your short bow out? All right. The thing whizzes off into the air. Were you attacking the one near Barty? Okay. All right. It flies. It's actually its turn next, I believe. So it's gonna fly over towards you and try to do the crush. 16. Does that hit you? It would appear that this is the third campaign in which you've had a dark mantle on your character. Whoop.
Well, do like the president of the United States and, pick up the napkin.
I can't get it above you. Oh well. It'll be next to you. You take 8 bludgeoning damage as it latches onto your head. It is this one's turn. It is going to shift its attention over to Grovel and try and get onto them. Okay, a 17 hits Grovel, who should not be at 0 hit points. Hold on a second. 52. Okay. -6. Cool. Now Grovel's at 46, and has a dark mantle attached to them. Zumasu, it is your turn.
So the dark vision's no longer, or the dark is gone. All right.
There is no more darkness. There is just a shining pinpoint of daylight that is keeping the darkness at bay.
If I hit the one on, what's his face? What's the navigator called?
The navigator is Barty. Hotch is the one that you're probably thinking of.
Okay.
Hotch is the ship right.
If I hit the thing on Hotch, would that hurt him? Or if I spray poison on it, would that hurt him?
If I put a blanket on your head and hit you with a club, would it hurt?
I guess so. I guess I'll try and rip it off of him instead. Alright, so what is
That's
this?
so petty. I
so
love
make
it.
a strength check.
Can I make it an athletic check?
It's a strength check.
Yeah, that's what the strength check is.
But I
No.
have ranks in athletic.
You are able to peel the thing off of Hotch's face. You get your fingers underneath it and finally start tearing it off. Ah, it's getting off my skin. Oh my god, it's gonna leave suckers for weeks. The thing rips off into your hand and it starts wriggling out of your grasp once more. And it
Am I able to
Flutters off
swing
the
at it
way.
with my sword since I have it? And I
Unfortunately,
have like 2 attacks?
it is an action to do that. You can
It
read the
doesn't count as
ability.
an attack.
The
Damn it.
ability should be in the chat. Anywho, anything else, Zumasu?
I'll just walk over to the edge of the boat.
All right.
I'll get ready to. I'll just drop it over the side of the boat, I guess.
Well, it is out of your grasp, but it is going to try and latch onto you.
Oh.
Ooh, does a 19 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. The thing's tentacles are like reaching out towards you, and you're holding it at arm's length, trying to get it away from you. You can see it has a little beak underneath all of this, and it's like kind of gnashing a bit. It doesn't look like it's enough to keep damage, to do damage unless you're like already dead. But, it's Grovel's turn. Grovel is going to try and get it off of themselves.
Wait. So then, what happened to it if I tried to drop it off the side of the boat?
It floats up
It
in
would
the
have flown
air.
away.
Oh,
They're
It
immune to
flies,
the prone
man.
condition, because they can hover.
damn it.
Alright, Grovel is going to make a strength check. And fails. Somehow. He can't get the thing off of his face. He is struggling around and is just kind of like walking about disoriented on the deck. Amon, it is your turn.
Alright, it's time for me to cast Spirit Guardians because, AoE. Uh, yep.
The cleric mostly just stands there, but he's helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Put in
we
the
can deal with
aura
them.
and the. Let's see. Let's make it green this time.
Kinky. You have green eyes start emerging from your shield one by one as they start spiraling outward from you, guarding you against harm. Well, not really, just more hurting everybody else. Okay, so next it's a Dark Mantle's turn that is in your aura, so it's going to need to make a Wisdom save. There we go. Okay, it only got an 11. That's a fail.
Yep.
So it's going to take the full 15. This one hasn't taken damage yet, but it starts getting pelted with necrotic damage and starts withering away with eye-like prints all over its body. Okay, it is going to start flying away. It does not like that. It starts floating off, unsatisfied. Whoops, rolled the wrong thing. Okay, Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. I don't think I can hit this one.
Yeah, it's kind of over the cart. Even if it is floating, it's only like hovering a bit off the ground.
Okay. Can I see that one?
Yeah, I'll say maybe disadvantage because it's like beyond everything.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna pot shot this guy then.
Alright, 20 will hit. Alright, the thing is blasted away. And then you hear a little splash off in the distance. It has died.
Cool. Can I move and
You can move and shoot.
shoot? Woohoo!
Oh,
Okay.
actually, that's the one thing. You can't break up your move in this exact circumstance because
Damn.
Eldritch Blast is a spell, and the spell shoots two beams.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to move then.
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. My gut instinct was, of course you can break up your move, but not when
Yeah.
your attack is
it's
just
fine.
one spell.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna shift closer to Zuzu and yeah.
All right. Ostrich is going to run over to their captain. I'll get this thing off of you. Hold on. And they're gonna start doing another ability check. Strength. Worked well the first time. Can you stand still? Just stand still. Calm down. I'm gonna get it off your face. He can't quite get a grip. He's just spreading. They're just spreading mud all over the Dark Mantle. Mao, it's your turn.
You're gonna shuck it.
Okay. I'll call that a
Napkin
strength
shucking.
check though. Because even if you do get the blade under, you're still gonna have to pry it off without hurting your face. It is a strength check, but yeah. It's ability check in the macro that we have. Alright, well, a 19 is able to pry the thing off. You get your rapier underneath and start using it, holding it, using it as like a pry bar against your horn, and you finally are able to peel it off enough that you can rip it off like a dramatic reveal of a cowl or something. The thing lands next to you. Oh, I also forgot that it needs to make a save. That was my bad. Oh wait, no, it's your turn, not its turn.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So that's your action. Anything else? Alright, now it's its turn. Now it needs to make a save. And it failed. Deals some...
Okay, 12 damage.
12 damage. The thing, after you rip it off your face, it immediately starts disintegrating, its body wasting away into necrosis. Nothing but like little drops of flesh land in the water, and some on the boat that you kind of kick off. Oh, whoops, I deleted the other Dark Mantle that should have gone next. It should be this one. but I don't think they're gonna survive. I have a sneaking suspicion. You got a 2 on its wisdom save, and you roll 3 dice when you do that, and it has 2 hit points. Grovel's face is fine as the thing starts withering away into nothing.
Oh, it's a good thing too, because I rolled a 1 on one of the dice. Woo.
Alright, Zumasu, it's your turn. There is one more Dark Mantle left, and it is in the aura, so it's about to be pelted.
I'm gonna just spit on it. Do the thing with the poison spray, so make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Lag. 13 does not make it, so it's going to take 9 poison. And this one hasn't actually taken damage yet, so it is now taking damage. Anything else, Sir Knight?
That's it.
Alright, it is its turn. Gonna make a whiz save.
Eat it.
Well,
Shit.
I would venture a guess that a 3 doesn't make your save, so it's gonna take the full 24 damage. One just oversized eye of Encabulos rams into its own eye, and it just flies right through it, leaving a comically eye-shaped hole made out of necrosis in the thing, and it falls apart into nothing. You then turn off your aura as the danger passes.
Wait, no, keep on the aura for as long as you can.
Yeah, I gotta just keep it on because there's no real point not to at this point.
It could
Yeah.
always be something else that appears. Bug these things.
Well, it is a while. A few more piercers fall, but they just fall in the nearby water from all of the commotion, and things start to die down.
Come on, at least one of them has to like try to approach, see the things flying about, and just like, never mind. Nope.
Well,
Fuck that.
they aren't that smart. There was just kind of a colony near you guys, and as well as a colony of piercers, but that was about it. So
Okay, in that case, how many of the people are actually hurt?
a few of them are
Oh,
hurt.
I'm gonna
Hotch
go
took
touch
a
up
bit.
the mule.
The mule was hurt. Rizzo's fine. Grow only
Okay,
took
no,
a tiny bit.
stop
of
touching
damage.
them. Like I'm gonna slap your hand away.
But lay on hands it.
Yeah, stop it. Knock it off. You're ruining my thing. Okay, so I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing. It's going to take 10 minutes to cast, but it should heal. Let's see, pretty well. So let me just do this. Up to 6 creatures of my choice, so you can see within range, each regain a hit point of a 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. So, who's hurt? Are 6 people hurt?
Yeah, less than 6 people are hurt.
Okay, then let's just do Boom Crash first. Plus 3, so 17.
17.
Thank you.
Chris, who else is hurt?
Mule, Hotch.
Okay, Mule
And
gets that.
The mule is fully healed.
Hodge. Okay. The Mudman
The Mudman
10.
was.
Mud person.
is a man.
They actually weren't hurt. I just didn't have their hit points fixed.
Okay, what about Peggy?
Peggy is also fine.
Okay.
I just neglected to bring them all back to full when I dragged them over.
Okay, then Ali, you get this. Shut up and take your medicine. 13.
He can tell.
Oh yeah, I technically took some damage. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Okay, and then so since we'll just do that. Okay, that should be it. Okay,
I get
18.
15?
You start
18.
speaking a prayer in a deep tone of unintelligible gibberish to Encabulos in your own way, and a slightly shadowy feeling comes over you guys, and these little wisps start to heal your wounds caused by these creatures. It is not your time yet, says the Harbinger. Okay.
I do a little twirl and I feel all better. It's great.
I wonder if this
Boom
is
Crash
bad
is the
for
Cinderella
everyone else.
of shadows.
Apparently.
The Disney princess of shadows.
Also, my hit point maximum is now 72.
Ella.
What's the me?
Has been? That's a great thing, and I can't wait for that to come out in October. Assuming it's not late.
It'll be late.
It will. It's a more independent thing, I think, but it does look awesome. So, go back to the overworld. Rid of that little thingy. Drag the camera. Cool. Too cool for school. And travel continues after this brief brush with death. With Octopussy Piercy Death. Alright. Navigation is fine. I actually didn't move you guys from the prior navigation because you guys did totally get it. Okay, but this time there is no encounters in your journey. And you guys got the navigation DC. So you guys head on. Huzzah. And Barty tells you guys, guys, I think we're coming up on the exit to the Crystal Mirror. We're gonna want to try and tackle this thing carefully, as it were. It's known as the Raging Dark. What can you tell us about it? It's treacherous rapids in pitch darkness, much like the rest of this place.
Awesome.
Fun times.
Question: How long has the time been since I cast light, the daylight?
Daylight. It has now been 4 hours because each hex is 4 hours.
Okay, cool. It's not present.
Would torches help at all?
Or light spells.
Well,
Yeah.
if we have light spells, I'm sure that they'll help. We're gonna want to have those things active when we get in there.
I
What's
got infinity, so let me at it.
What about the other wizard? What's your other wizard's name?
Juliana.
Juliana.
Yes,
You have
I
light
can,
spell too,
I
right?
can get a light on something, but I'll be very useless with it. I'll have to give it to
It's alright.
someone else.
Navigator, do you want to have something lit up? Juliana could just touch something and have that light for you.
I'll have to have someone hold it for me.
I could take care of that if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna be busy trying to read these maps. Thankfully, these rapids don't change as much as the actual halls of Darganon. They're just a part of the Crystal Mirror.
Can I cast light on the oars?
Well, that wouldn't do much. Ours would be behind us, so.
If we
I
have
thought they were
something we
along the
can
side.
stick out front,
Mm.
it's kind
Yeah,
of
well,
hard to get something far in the distance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Giblet could probably help. Giblet can
Oh,
fly
that's a
out.
great idea, Juliana.
Yeah. Hold
Have
on.
the bat carry something, and then it just flies
I
ahead.
have my stag plushie.
That's cute.
Which your previous character gave to me before he died. Can Giblet hold this? It's like a little stuffed animal
Yeah,
stag.
sure. I'll just enchant this with a bit of light, and she holds her hand up to it, and the thing starts glowing. It's, of course, just as bright as torchlight, but every little bit helps.
Mm-hmm.
And I can have him fly out in front of you guys and try and keep up with the boat. I'm sure that Giblet will be able to keep up with it, won't you? And the little bat starts squeaking in her cupped hands. Yeah, he thinks he can make it.
I believe in him. I think he'll do great. Oh, hold on. I can also use my spiders and have them. What's their movement? Hold on, that's actually.
Spiders might not be able to keep up with it. Also, that
we're
whole thing
we're
with
going
the,
through rapids.
washing
Yeah.
down the drain type thing. I think there's a parable or something about
Yeah, it's
that.
only going to be. Their speed is 30 feet, so we're probably going to be outpacing that. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. Does anybody have a stick or anything? No, what? Fuck it. I have a
At
crowbar.
that point, just yeah. Well,
I
you
have a
could also just
crowbar, scrap of
I-
fabric, tie scrap of fabric to the end of a crowbar, and cast light on the scrap of fabric.
Or I got a staff. I got a scorpion staff.
Okay, do that. No, we don't need a necklace. We need something that we can hold out in front.
yeah. So
Um,
just piece
Why are
away
we?
to
I
the
thought we were just doing the bad. Why are we discussing this?
because we have shells.
Multiple light sources.
One in front of the boat, one's for on the boat.
that's
In front of the
probably a
boat.
good idea. Um,
I'll hold the staff with the lighted string, I guess. That sounds about right.
right. Well, while we're figuring out the light situation, Hotch, Peggy, Ostrich, we need to tie down this cart. Someone's gonna need to watch that mule, because that mule is... Can we get him to sit down? Yeah, like that. Because, it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Well, better than standing. The thing will tip right over. Anywho, let's get onward, shall we? It looks like it's gonna be coming up soon. I think I can hear it. And true be told, you guys can hear this loud noise that's just echoing throughout the caverns, and it started very low and soft, but now it's starting to get louder and louder. It's the rushing of rapids that is grown so cacophonous that it sounds like this just raging, like, animal bearing down on you guys. And you guys see a cavernous opening, very, very wide, opening up before you. But something happens before you reach that space.
God damn it.
I don't like that.
No one likes that. In the distance, you see the mouth of the gaping cavern. And Barty identifies it. This is the raging dark up ahead. But suddenly, the water on either side of the boat starts to swell. When a reptilian head with a 10-foot long neck emerges out of the water, and then another one appears on the other side of the boat.
This is fine.
As you all instantly reach for your weapons, the mule starts squealing, and Giblet is like cowering in Juliana's bosom. The reptilian heads, one of them starts speaking. The other one says, "None shall pass while Glusbul Ka infects these waters. Who are you to pass by my space?"
Who?
Does anybody understand Aquan?
Nope.
Nope.
Alright. The creature...
We ain't no lame ass Aquaman.
What was the name of that? Gwen School. What is Gwen School? Are you Gwen School Qua? Or what did he say?
Glusbul Ka has taken something from me, and I am seeking someone to take it back. I cannot let you pass unless you do this for me.
Sure. What are you looking for? We would be happy to help.
A valuable pearl was taken from me. We can take you to his lair, but you must be careful. It is better than fighting us, lest we judge you unhelpful and unworthy.
If I may, why you seem very capable. Why do you need our help?
It is far too small a space for me. The giant
That's fair.
creature swells as the boat starts rocking back and forth. Of course, this little token marker is just kind of its size collected up. It is much bigger looking than this. It starts moving around in front of you, to show that the two heads are connected to something, and in the center is like this small, featureless humanoid face with its eyes sealed shut. As it rises
Bolo's
out
Book
of
of
the water
Monsters.
for
Do I
you.
know what this is?
Make an intelligence check with advantage.
Do we kill this thing?
Natural 20.
Holy
Woohoo!
shit! As you are
You just
flipping,
open the book and it happens to be on the right page.
you're flipping through the book and you point down to a page. Yes, you knew it. You knew what this thing is. This creature is a Sisiutl. Sisiutl. And it is
Yes.
generally regarded as a powerful magical guardian. And it is quite a sight to behold, and people shudder to behold it, as its petrifying gaze can do many heroes in.
So we just gotta do a big old monster's favor since it's too small to fit in the mouse hole.
Do you have a name that we should address you as? And where is this blight that we should take care of?
Sire, Jalab. You can call me Jalab.
J. G?
Gelab. B as in boy.
Okay. Cool.
We can
and
take you there. We do not know the nature of this creature. But its name has been heard in many stretches in this sea. A hoarder of treasure. It seeks things that are valuable. Samaikisa. Like our pearl. Return it to us, and we ourselves will guide you through the raging dark.
Sounds like a fair deal.
that's a fantastic deal. We'd be happy to do this for you. Please, lead the way.
Sakai. Then you are much more honorable than most who have passed this way. The thing like swivels around your boat, and the other head swivels around as well. As you guys like follow it around, heading from one side of the deck to the other, the thing starts almost shrinking as it goes, and then it kind of pops out of the water as its form starts transforming, and it shrinks and shrivels and then hardens into what looks like a boat. It straight up looks like a Viking longboat with two snake-like heads and then a face at its center. But it looks like it could probably fit around 8 people. It's going to be a tight squeeze if all of you are going to get in there.
And we would not be able to bring the mule and the cart.
Probably not.
Okay. So split the party, I guess.
Ugh. This isn't looking good.
Artie, would it be fun maybe for this sort of?
You're cutting out a bit.
Oh, I was asking Barty if it'd be better if we went on the boat and they babysit the mule.
Well,
We'll take any volunteers, but
I'm hesitant to send all of our bodyguards out. I think I should at least keep Ostrich with us. And I don't know if I should join you or if I should stay here. I think I need to be here with the cart.
no, that makes complete sense.
Do you guys have a way to contact us?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do.
I don't have very far range on Giblet. But I forget how familiars work.
She can't see it, but I think she can do a trance thing to hear it if it's a certain range.
Can she just
What
have
you
it at
what you
any
looking for,
distance?
Chris?
I'm wondering if she can have her familiar be at any distance from her, and then just have it teleport back to her if there's trouble.
So definitely not teleport back. So when the familiar drops to 0 hit points, when the familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically.
Yep.
Also, as for teleportation, actually, you can do something like this. As an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears, and then um, you can cause it to reappear at 30 feet from you. So you can bring it back.
Yeah, but she wouldn't know when, because it's not under the familiar's control to do so. Alright.
No. She can she's the one that controls it. She can dismiss it.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if Juliana stays behind and the familiar goes with you.
Yeah, that I think is she can technically do that. She can't see what it sees, but she can hear what it's doing.
Yeah, but
As an
Um,
action, she can see through it, and then but she can only do it communicate with the familiar within 100 feet.
Oh, so she can see through it at any distance?
Uh, yes,
Oh,
as an
that's
action. No,
not-
within
that's for
it's
attacks, though.
the language is kind of unclear. It says I'll read it word per word. While your familiar is within 100 feet of you, you can communicate with it telepathically. Additionally, as an action, you can see through your familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn. Gaining the benefits of any special senses the familiar has. During this time, you are deaf and blind with regard to your own senses. So
That is
I think
very
it's
vague. So weird.
I think
Does
it's within 100 feet.
It's in the same paragraph as the 100 feet, and the additionally seems to append to that.
Yeah.
So,
So 100 feet seems like the maximum range.
yeah. Huh.
Okay, another question for Jalab, if he's willing to answer. Approximately how long will this errand take? If we are successful or not.
The mouths on the canoe, or longboat, just speak simultaneously, one in that other language and one in common. As long as it takes. It is everything that I get that returns to me, that which was taken.
Okay, so Juliana, we can
Yes?
take Giblet, and what do you want to say?
Well,
Hunker down here for a couple of days, and at the
Giblet
end of that
can-
time,
Giblet can return to me. I'm sure that he'll be able to find his way back. He'll probably be able to
that's
get
what
there
I'm
faster
saying.
than
It's
you guys.
you can get news of whether or not you can dismiss him and summon him back to you, and you can get news about our status, whether we're dead or alive.
I suppose that's true. I'll do that after 2 days maximum.
Okay,
Okay, that sounds
come here,
fine.
little buddy. You're with me.
The thing, snuggles into your feathers and kind of clings to your body.
Yeah, I can put him in my hood, so he's like a backpack, kind of.
Sure.
So he has like a little nest.
He's not like a large bat either. He's just like a little tiny thing.
Yeah, little nest in the hood.
Giblet makes his little nest in the hood.
Yes.
Grovel kind of puts his hand on the cart and says, "Well, you're not back in that time. We're going to have to go through without you, and it's going to be a real shame if we don't have all of you back. So try to make it back in one piece. If you
We'll do our level best, we promise.
If you don't think you can make it through, just give up. No shame in that."
I haven't gotten this far without knowing the value of a strategic retreat. We'll make sure.
Yeah, I think we all have done that in our own time. Kind of glances around and everybody just kind of nods at each other. Good luck, guys.
We'll come back.
Look forward to
Hey,
seeing you all.
once this is done, we'll have an easy way through the crystal mirror.
Hopefully. That's the plan anyway. My...
Okay.
I'll try and get some structural support done on this thing while you guys are gone. Let's go dock over there. And then they start leading the boat away. Good luck, everyone, says Ostrich. Giblet, stay well, shall you? and the canoe
We'll be
starts
back.
moving silently into the water, propelled by its own forces. Starts going off into the crystal mirror.
I'm going to try to sleep.
You feel
The
safe
rough
here
water?
despite how odd the circumstances are, and you find your sleep oddly restful. Go to the overworld.
We didn't complete a quest. We have to go back.
No, it was a side quest that we were assigned. Or else we had to fight a god tier boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Right.
only have one spell left. That's why I'm like, I need to sleep now. I need to do it now.
Need to have my divine intervention within Cabulos. Alright. The canoe starts heading off, and it's traveling rather fast and rather skillfully through the waters. You are also completely unperturbed by any encounters, while protected by the Sisudal.
Yes, quote unquote protected. Yes, very much protected.
You guys make it there in half the time that you normally would. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would normally be 20 hours. You make it there in 10.
Neat. Good
Uh,
long rest.
yep.
Got our 8 hours.
You guys get your 8 to 10 hours of sleep, as recommended by most doctors. And the canoe slows down to a stop. It is beyond. Through this tunnel, you will find their space. They use the tunnels under the water to reach it normally. But I cannot reach it. This should be a way through by land.
Probably.
I'm not taking that bet because I know it is. Okay, water breathing potions.
Yes.
Oh, we left them with Grovel! Slaps forehead.
Guys, we gotta go
Gelab,
back.
we gotta go turn around real quick. Like,
When
2
doesn't Bum
seconds.
Crash's bag?
I know.
Yeah.
Gelab silently starts receding back into the waters. If you need me again, just call my name. I can hear it wherever I am.
That's
Thank you.
unnerving.
What's the name again? Not saying this out loud, I'm just saying this out of character with the party.
Gelab.
The lab. That's cool.
It's at least not Jabone.
I'll leave him
Okay.
there. He's presumably in the area, maybe a bit further, but Gelab goes away. And you guys start heading through this small tunnel. It's rather dank in this place, much like the rest of the crystal mirror, I guess. Water's
I just
dripping
suggest
from
we
the
all kind of
ceiling.
stick close by me so you get the bonus.
Mhm. Everybody is staying close to their pally friend.
Don't worry, I'll get hurt. You guys will be fine.
The tunnels wind and wend through the stone until they emerge into a wide open space. There are many tunnels that seem to lead here, and even open parts of water that must lead out into the ocean or the sea, but you just came from a different way. Before you is a massive crystal. I don't know why I said crystal. Is a massive coral reef. The coral looks red beneath the water that you can see with presumably Boom Crash's light spell. Oh no, because you have your dark vision. But either way, you'll find out it's red. I guess. At some point. Because dark vision's colorblind.
Yeah.
There are some bits of coral peeking out of the water here and there, but most of this chamber is dominated by a large cylindrical, like, citadel made out of coral. It's reddish towards the bottom, but it fades into this bone white, and there seem to be large fish skulls intermingled almost as ornamentation in the top of this giant fake coral reef. And yeah, what you see. Boom Crash cast.
This place sucks.
I hate this. Okay. I guess
Can I do like a survival? Well, I don't have ranks in survival, but like a perception check to look for anything that moved recently here, look for something recently broken or something.
I'm sorry, you're getting a little soft there. What did you say?
Trying to see. I want to do like a perception check to look for anything that's like moved recently, kind of like a sort of tracking survival check thing.
You can try, but it's literally just a citadel rising out of the middle of the water. So if anything, you'd be looking for like single branches of coral that have been like cracked off in the water.
But really hard.
Or looking at nothing, basically.
Yeah,
Pretty.
it's mostly all hidden beneath the waves. Which this water's mostly still. It's a bit choppier towards the large citadel, but that's the only kind of noise that populates this place. The soft lapping of that echoing through this chamber.
I guess we should drink the. It's underwater. We gotta enter, right? So I guess we should drink the potion.
You don't know yet.
I
Well,
mean,
It's
let's.
the citadel's rising out of the water. There's no reason to drink anything yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was under. Like the entrance was in the water.
We haven't even seen an entrance. We just see a citadel.
It's probably many hundreds of feet like away from you guys. It's a rather expansive cavern.
Yeah.
I guess I should have said that. But yeah, it's big enough to essentially fit a castle in this chamber, and it's like in the middle of a field that's probably about a half mile to a mile wide in diameter.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys water breathing potions. You can take it as you need.
All right.
Right. You guys start heading forward. Thorpe.
I don't like the texture of this place.
Neither do I.
So, you guys do a little looking around this area. The shoreline is rather thin and narrow, but you don't really see any way directly to get to the citadel, so eventually you guys have to start getting into the water. Do you guys want to do anything prior to that?
I'm continuously casting True Strike and remaining incredibly alert.
Okay, I have an investigation check I want to kind of do. I'm looking for water that seems to be following some sort of path or something. You know, like a stream.
Like a current?
Okay,
to
a
see if that
current.
leads
I was
to-
like, you do know how water works, don't you? I want to look for water prints.
a current. But anyway, someplace the water is flowing towards to see if we can find an entrance from that. So I guess investigation.
Okay. Sure. It's still going to be difficult, but you can certainly try.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. I also probably put like a little piece of a scrap paper or something on the water to see if it floats in any particular direction.
well, it seems really choppy, as it's just lapping against any bits of coral that are near the surface. It looks like if any ships came in here, they would be utterly destroyed. But the paper just kind of like disintegrates slowly. But as you start heading into the water, start swimming forward in whatever formation you want to be in. You guys can arrange yourselves to that if you want. Boom Crash, I'm going to have you make a perception check while Zumasu is investigating. Oh, or did you already? No, that's Zumasu's perception. Okay, well, double 20s. So, Boom Crash, you are glancing about in this area. You kind of like peek your head underwater. Giblet is riding. Ladybug just flew by my face. Tell that later.
Don't hurt it or we get bad luck.
Yeah, well, you can say that, but growing up, I lived in a house that got infested by ladybugs, like to the point where there was like a windowsill completely covered in swarms of ladybugs. It is not fun, and it stinks really bad. Anywho. Not a fear of them, it's just I know that they can swarm just as much as any bug can. Anywho, Boom Crash, you're peering your head in and out of the water. Giblets like on your back, resting in your hood, kind of floating in the water and grabbing onto the tufts of your feathers. You can see through the goggles, like in the water, that the coral is rather. It's got like this sort of muck strung to it, like algae floating about. There's a lot of fish down here that are hiding within the coral, and they like flutter away as you get close. Zumasu, you start to notice that there are bits of coral that are broken off and onto the ground, the seafloor, as it were, as if something large has moved through here occasionally. So that's kind of what you get the impression of. Any paths that you notice seem to just head towards the Citadel. So as you guys are getting closer, Boom Crash, you notice something out of the corner of your eye. Giblet squeaks as you stop suddenly. You think you saw a large object moving off in this direction, and then another one darting about in this direction. You see like the bubbles rise from the hasty movement that has just been made.
Okay, I telepathically communicate to my party that I saw stuff over here and here, and that it's underwater. Did it look big?
It looked as big as you. One of them looked vaguely humanoid, but the other just kind of looked like something non-humanoid. Vague and amorphous shape in the darkness.
Okay, we might want to take those potions now.
Okay, down a potion.
I downed mine.
Not yet. You guys are out in the semi-open water.
Oh, okay. So... But that means we were essentially spotted, I think.
Well, we weren't exactly going stealthily either, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know where the entrance is to hide from.
So are you guys taking any of the water-breathing potions now, or not?
Not me. I really have no need to at the moment.
They do
I send
last for
Giblet
an
to...
hour.
Okay. I send Giblet to remain above the water and sort of tell him to hang out because I don't want to waste a water-breathing potion on a useless familiar.
That is fine. Giblet flutters up towards the ceiling and like clings to a stalagmite hidden and keeping his eyes on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I have water walk, so I can just stay on top of the water if I need to.
Neat.
All right. What are you guys doing as far as this strange presence?
Do you want me to reveal it, or do you want me to try to reveal it or not?
What are you gonna do to try and reveal it? Because I was gonna
Light.
distract. Light. Yeah.
Daylight, remember?
Sure.
Sure.
All right.
Let's get it over with. Let's go.
All right. Whatever's high within 60 feet of me. How tall is the ceiling?
Tall enough to fit a castle.
Okay, so ceiling won't work. Okay. Whatever is near the center, I'm gonna do 60 feet of daylight. Let's just do it underwater. Yeah, let's just do it underwater at the floor.
Do you want to just pinpoint where that is?
Let's just go.
The Citadel is up towards the north, or the up region.
Okay, so I have max range of 60 feet. Given the depth and such, what is the maximum I can go? Ping there. Like here.
You said 60
here.
feet?
Yeah.
And I guess it would have to be, well, the edge of the map.
Okay, then let's just go there. Actually, let's just do it right there. That way, it creates a bigger circle.
All right, sounds good. I'll draw that. Cool. Little purple circle.
Bigger, 60 feet.
Alright, fine. Oh, whoops.
Bigger. Bigger.
Size queen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 60
I'm-
feet of.
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna draw it, alright?
Okay.
Sun
It's
God.
like this whole map.
Okay, cool.
Alright. Whoop. I'm on the map layer. Nani?
Yeah, there it goes. That's good enough.
Sure. Yeah, but it's even beyond that. Okay. So you cast daylight, and the orb of light emerges from your shield and sinks into the water and shimmers like a glistening little opal before launching light off into the coral reef. See fish swim back into their little hiding places, and then a large figure starts to move. Just as well, there seems to be another one on the other side of the reef flanking you guys. Make perception checks otherwise.
Never see nothing.
I use my 20s.
All used up now. Alright, 18,
Back to me.
14, 4, 4.
I still got it.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna make some checks. Alright. So, you do see the one of the other creatures as well. It is ducked behind a large piece of coral. As it peers its head up, it seems to have a sort of longbow in its fin-like hands, and despite being under the water, it pulls back the drawstring of this bow and fires a trident-like arrow towards you guys. You recognize the creature as a sort of variant Quotoa. And let's roll for initiative.
Fucking murlocs.
Moreover, the two large figures appear to be giant crayfish as they start shifting and moving towards you guys. They seem to be almost intelligent and under the command of these creatures. Let's go to combat. Doom, 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 doom. Move over. Okay, there we go.
Oh, only one got above a 10. And it was our enemy. Excellent.
Alright, let's put this in descending order. Descending. Okay. Cool. So, it looks like thematically the one that just shot its trident arrow is actually going first. So he's going to fire at, I guess, a Mon.
Nope.
Nope, that will not hit. And he doesn't have advantage anymore. And it can make a second attack. Okay, another miss. These things like start zooming past you guys, and one of them like flops out of the water before resting on top of it. They do seem to have a lot of punch behind them. Meanwhile, another one starts firing from the other side. This is with advantage, but it doesn't matter because that's going to hit Zumasu.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 14 piercing damage as the second Quotoa reveals itself.
Oh.
And it fires again, this time not with advantage, as you become aware of it. And
Hey.
you
you
dodge
stop
just
that.
out of the way of its second attack. Center this a bit more. Yeah. Okay. Next, we have one of... They're all going before you.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just remind myself how fast it can move. Okay. So it can move 60 or 30 feet. That gets to you guys. It starts swimming over. It's going to make 2 claw attacks.
Oh, that'll hit.
So the 19 hits?
Yeah.
Okay. So one of its claws snaps out towards you. You dodge the other one, but one of them catches onto your leg, and it is grappling you now. You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Another one starts swimming out towards Zumasu and gets in close for some claws. Ooh, that's 10 bludgeoning damages as it latches onto your torso. And you are grappled. The second one does not hit you, Zumasu. Thankfully. Boom Crash, it is your turn. The Quotoa that are up there have cover. They are like hiding behind things.
Okay. And both of these suckers are grappling my party members.
Yes.
So blasting them with Eldritch Blast would not be ideal.
Meh.
It would just
Do
carry
what you
them
gotta
with
do.
you.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt us. It's fine.
Oh, it wouldn't take you with them?
I mean, it would, but that
It
doesn't
would.
matter. It's not gonna like be as long as it's not damaging us. It's not gonna matter.
Well, I'm going to summon 2 spiders. So the 2 giant spiders.
That's also a good idea.
And I'm going to order them to attack and protect the party.
Okay. Let me look them up.
And even though they can't really swim, they can climb and clamber all over the coral with ease.
Okay, most of this coral is submerged, but some parts are peeking out. Where would you like them? You can just ping
Well,
me
I
there.
want one here, definitely.
Okay.
And is this also peeking out?
Nope. There's only a little bit like over here and kind of like right here.
Okay. We'll go put them right next to each other.
All right. You hold up your staff of spiders and then start summoning the spiders on top of the coral. Their legs like crawl out of the watery darkness before finally manifesting. Let's add them to the initiative, shall we?
Hey.
Okay. Ooh, looks like one got pretty good. And it looks like go to Boom Crash's turn. Okay. So that's your action. Anything else?
I'm just going to continue hunkering.
All right. Then next it is your turn, Amon.
All right. I think I'm gonna to cast Spirit Guardians because I always should at this point. And then let's see. That's illustration. So I'm just gonna mark that and. Let's see. Yeah, that should be it. I can't move anywhere, and my action's done. So there's that.
Also, I apologize. I did goof. These guys have a feature called Surprise Attack. The one that hit Zumasu, the Quotoa that did, is actually supposed to deal a bit more damage on that attack.
Oh no.
If it hits with a melee or with an attack on the first round of combat, it deals a bonus 3d6.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So you take another 9. Sorry for not mentioning that. I forgot they had that.
That hurts.
Okay. So Amon has his Spirit Guardians out. Who is up next? Mao, your turn.
You're muted, Allie.
Alright. Okay. So let me see if that hits. That does not. Their armor seems rather hardy.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Unfortunately, you can't because you've already used your action. To store something in a reaction, you have to use your action. That's fair enough too. Also, drinking a potion just takes an action itself. But you can take it out, like you can unstow it. Well, that's an item interaction just to take it out. And you guys, I assume, had them out already because you guys were waiting for something. Okay, Zumasu, it is your turn. The giant crayfish is tightening its grip on you. Of course, I say giant, and there's like 2 gigantic spiders next to them.
Yeah, screw it. I'm gonna just attack this thing. That seems to be the best thing. I'll see what its AC is.
Well, it's not 12.
It ain't 9 either.
Your blade is uselessly colliding with its, like, barnacle-crusted, skin.
That's not
shell.
even a good sign of anything. Oh, I can't really move with it grappling me, right?
Yep.
No,
So
your
it looks
movement
like
speed is
it's
0.
this giant spider's turn if you're good.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
The giant spider proceeds to start attacking the nearest crayfish. Okay, so it's basically just got its bite attack. Okay, an 18 does hit it. Oh, why doesn't it show the DC for that? I think I had this problem last time. The DC 11. Okay. So it's going to try and make a save. Oh, I need to be on the chat. That would help. Okay. The crayfish makes a Constitution save. It is able to resist the other effects of its poison, but it still takes 18 damage. But it is still standing. It is this Quotoa's turn. It is going to go and I'm gonna need nothing. It's going to dive off into the coral and try to hide. So it's going to make a stealth check.
Oh shit.
Skill check. Stealth. Okay. Doing a pretty good job of hiding in the depths of the coral. So, that's its turn for now. It is this other Quotoa's turn. It is just going to fire from cover. Actually, yeah, no, it's going to fire from cover. It's going to fire upon Amon. Oh, I forgot about that. We'll get to the crayfish in a second. I forgot to roll for its save.
That doesn't happen yet.
Well, this one... Oh, yeah, you're right. It was getting
Yeah, it
attacked.
doesn't happen. Yeah.
I'm getting confused here. Alright, this Quotoa is going to shoot at Amon, and it's going to have advantage because you are grappled and restrained. That's 20. That'll be 11 piercing damage. Fires again. Jesus. 15 piercing damage.
These are some nice rolls.
There are some nice rolls. Alright. It is this giant spider's turn. Boom Crash, what do you want it to do?
Can it get to this one? Or this guy right here?
Yeah,
or
it can.
it get to this?
It'll have to, like, get into the water to do so.
Okay, that's fine.
So it has disadvantage on attacks as it tries to scramble into the water towards the thing, obeying its only task. Going to try and bite. That does hit. That's a little above its AC. It's going to make a DC 11 con save against the poisonous effect, and it succeeds, but it still takes 14 damage. Okay, It is now that giant crayfish's turn. Now it's gonna make a save. Wisdom. Okay, so a 6 doesn't make it. I don't know why it rolled all those d6s.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6.
Where is that from? Anywho, see, I'm gonna need the 3d8 from the Spirit Guardians.
All right.
15 damage. It takes the full lot. Alright.
And the second one, right?
Well, it's going to try and attack now.
Okay.
So it's going to use its claw on Zumasu. Okay,
Really?
it starts crushing you for 13 bludgeoning damage.
I might actually get knocked.
Okay, it's then going to just start taking you away. Gonna move at half speed. And drag you off this way, provoking 2 attacks of opportunity from the spiders. And from pretty much everybody else as well. That doesn't hit. Second spider. That also doesn't hit.
And I'm gonna use the Toll the Dead on it.
Alright. So it's gonna make a new wisdom
Wisdom.
save.
Wow.
A wise
Why is
crayfish.
it as
Alright, Boom Crash doesn't have anything capable of doing that, and Mao wasn't near it. Alright, so the crayfish has gotten away with its prey.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
Sure, it descends down into the waters, and then it's going to use its second claw attack on its dinner. And its dinner is now, I think, at 0 hit points. So, boop. That was exactly enough to bring him down as well. Okay. It is second giant crayfish's turn. It's going to make its own wisdom save. And fail, and take 16 damage. And it is going to do a crush on Amon. And I can't roll below 20 today, is what's happening. Okay, so you're going to take 9 bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to, I think, do the same thing. It's going to swim away.
Fuck.
And claw you once more, Amon. And that one fails. It doesn't break through your armor with its other claw.
Good. Okay.
Okay. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
I'm trying to last.
Chris, am I underwater?
Yes, you are underwater. You are dragged under the water.
Oh fuck. Okay. I chug the potion.
Alright, that is an action. You do have movement, as well as a bonus action if you have it.
Sorry, back.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
Zumasu, you're at 0 hit points and under the water.
Oh, fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna go under and see if I can get a good view of what's going on.
Well, you do have a pretty good view thanks to the daylight spell that is going on. That doesn't need concentration, right?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
No
I just
problem. So,
Spaced out for a sec.
you can move at half your speed in the water, Boom Crash, just because you don't have a swim speed.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are under the water. It's not particularly deep. It's a little deep here. We'll say it's like 15 feet down.
Okay. 2, 3.
Yeah, so you can like swim downward and diagonally and get to that one.
Yeah, that's all I really can do. I'm just trying to menace this thing.
Okay. You chug your potion and then dive into the water. You can feel gills sort of like between your feathers as the water starts filtering through your beak. You can breathe it.
I am
as clear
very
as water.
unhappy about this, but I'm dealing with it.
Okay. Amon, it is your turn.
All right. Cape of Mountback.
Wait, I have a question about how I got unconscious. Was that 20 damage to hit me?
Uh,
Actually,
it was a.
'cause I
tw-
have
it wa-
21 AC.
It was a 23.
Oh,
That
after.
that 20 was to hit Amon.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna use. I'm just making sure that my aura is up. That's right. My Constitution saves. And then I'm gonna use Cape of Mountback and
Nope out.
teleport.
Nice.
All right, you bamf out of the lobster's grasp as its claws just collide with a snap. It looks around trying to find you. Must have dropped
And
it
then-
somewhere.
And then as a cantrip, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying onto Zumasu, just to stabilize. I don't think he has taken any death saves yet, but
Nope, he hasn't.
whatever.
But he's stable now.
Yeah.
He has the amulet of the perioptic health. He's automatically
Yeah,
stable.
whatever. It's all good. I got nothing else to do.
Mal,
Okay,
it is
okay.
your turn.
You could heal him.
No, the Cape of Mountback is a spell, so
Ah, okay, got it.
yeah.
Well, keep in mind you move at half speed in the water. Okay, make a perception check because he is currently hiding with a stealth of 19. You've lost him. He is hidden amongst the coral. You think you catch a glimpse of him, but his scales start shimmering as he changes color to match the surrounding coral and the texture. He has chameleon skin. Alright, then Zumasu. It is your turn. You are stable. Unfortunately, that's all you can really do. Giant spider's turn. These spiders start like crawling around. This one grapples back onto the coral and they start like looking about, trying to find any possible enemies that they can kill. This dude is like deep under the water, so they can't really get to him. Unfortunately, they are sort of waterlogged at this point.
Eh.
Okay, it is this Kuotoa's turn. It is going to come out of hiding, but not before, getting an attack in on Mao. So it's going to make its attack before you can actually react. And it gets a 23. That is 20 piercing damage to you, Mao. Right, now you can make your attack now that it has revealed itself. Okay, that unfortunately does not hit. It's going to shoot again. 12 does not hit you though. Alright, it is going to stay in its nice little cover area. And it is the second Kuotoa dude's turn. Yes, he is in the aura. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah.
Yeah,
kind
that's
of.
yeah.
Alright, saving throw wisdom. 13 does not make it, I don't think. So he's
No.
going to lay 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ba-boom. And then he's going to sort of... so you're on top of the coral, Amon?
Yeah, basically, I assume. Yeah.
Awesome. So he can't really get to you very easily without moving. So he's going to start heading out into the water. And
Half speed. Remember, just FYI.
oh, because of the
The
Spirit
aura.
Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't think he can even make it to Boom Crash as he was planning on doing.
Unless he sprints, maybe.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to do that. Longbow time to Boom Crash. 15 doesn't hit you, I don't think. You have 16
Nope.
now.
That's a goddamn miracle.
25, does that hit you? Okay,
Yes.
well, you take 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
I don't know what's up with my music. It keeps stopping. Huh. I don't know. I hate Roll20 and its music program. Okay. So, next is the giant spider. It is just kind of huddled on the shore, not doing anything. Crayfish's turn. It releases Zumasu and is going to go and
Oh.
grab Boom Crash. Oh, yes, it needs to
First,
make a
yeah.
save.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one's which, so.
Yeah, it is that one. That's a fail, so it's going to take 10.
No, that makes it 14.
Oh, 14? Oh, okay. In that case, it takes half. And it's going to try and make attacks on Laboom Crash. That's a miss.
Mhm.
And that's a miss. It starts snapping at you after releasing Zumasu, but you manage to backpedal away from it in time. The second crayfish, no longer with its prey, zooms out towards Mao. Click clack, natural 1. Click clack. 10. Alright, so they are unable to hit you guys. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Which one?
The one that's attacking me first.
Cool. That just barely hits.
Cool.
Keep in mind, you're fighting underwater, so you do have disadvantage.
Also, anything within you're shooting at within 5 feet, also automatically gets disadvantage as well. So just be aware.
So wait, hold on. So that
It does hit.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
And the creature is on its last leg. Yes, there we go. You have blasted away part of its shell, which like hovers in the water as it itself like flies away from you from the force of the attack. Where is your second blast going?
Okay. Can I hit the same one again?
Sure you can.
Sweet. I'm gonna try. That probably doesn't do it.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Anything else, Boom Crash?
I'm going to. I can't move without invoking a attack of opportunity, so I'm gonna stick where I am.
Okay. Amon, it is your turn.
Okay, as a bonus action, I'm using Healing Ward on Zumosu. That's going to be 7 hit points for you.
Okay, that's good, because I also realized that technically Zumasu was underwater, so he can't stabilize.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter now, because he is alive. And you can Toll the Dead as an action. It's going to... Saving throw a Wisdom.
God damn it.
Well, not natural 20, but a 20. So it's going to not be affected.
Wait, a crayfish has a mod? A positive mod on wisdom? What the fuck is this
It does,
bullshit?
because this is not just any crayfish. It is an animal companion.
Okay.
Okay, so Mao, it is your turn. Okay, 21 does hit. So that's going to deal some damage. You do, because Boom Crashes. Oh wait, you do have disadvantage on the attack, so it actually doesn't let you apply that. But it's still 13 because of the bleed damage. Alright, solid hit on the crayfish. Alright, you kick off of the creature's shell as you start swimming away as fast as you can. Zumasu, it is your turn. You blink awake. Your mouth is full of water as you realize what's going on. The crayfish is half blasted away from you. You see the other Quotoa in the distance rearing its longbow towards you guys.
Okay. So I'm underwater, but I can make it up to the surface pretty easily. How much movement does that take?
15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Well,
one second.
30 feet of movement. It's 15 feet.
Okay, so just making it to the surface, I can't move any further unless I take another move action.
Pretty much.
Is that technically 10 feet away?
Is what technically 10 feet? The
The
lobster?
crab.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's directly 10 feet away from you.
I can hit it with poison spray then. Fuck it.
Okay, sounds good.
So make a Constitution saving throw.
X saves on.
Son of a bitch!
That's a natural 20. Okay, and because that's a cantrip, that's no damage.
I think it's negated.
It's because of the water. You just kind of breathe out this poison gas, and it just kind of dissipates out into the water. You shake your head, frustrated with yourself, and start swimming up towards the surface.
SMH.
When it comes to being in the water and people shooting at you, hence the other, is there any disadvantage shooting into water?
Yeah, there is. So range combat, unless it's something like specifically designed for, like harpoons and such, or tridents, the normal range is will have disadvantage on it.
Okay, so can I just like make sure on my head's like my eyes are above the water, but I'm like submerged mostly, so I won't get shot at?
I mean that is just that's just swimming on the surface.
Okay, all right. I didn't know if I have to be specific about that.
What you're looking for is swimming in the water.
All right.
But yeah, you go up to the surface and tread water.
I spit and then I go tread water.
Yeah. Okay. The spiders continue to do nothing. It is this Quotoa's turn. It is not hidden, but it is going to start swimming out towards you, Boom Crash. It drops its bow and it pulls out a long sword that appears made out of shark bone. And it rolls
Wait, sharks don't have bones.
Shark cartilage. Chartilage. It's more like
No, it's just a shark jaw. It just yeah.
Yeah, sure. All right. Well, that's gonna be sorry, that's not addition together. That's it is wielding it two-handed, so that's 10 damage.
Okay, so thank you.
And its second attack.
Oh, god damn it.
That's 12 damage. And now that it's in melee, its third attack. As it it leaps in for a bite.
Oh shit!
For another 7 damage.
Fuck. Okay, so
Thing clamps its
so
jaws
12,
onto
so
you.
19 total?
Yes.
Okay, I'm less than half health. I'm down to 30.
The vicious creature swims out towards you and then snaps its jaw onto you and then starts taking chunks with its rending like sword. Meanwhile, it's this Quotoa hunter's turn. It is going to make a save before it moves, as I realize my mistake. 20 total, so it's going to take half. That's going to be 9 damage. Okay. It starts crawling up onto the coral to try and get rid of this guy's aura. And it pulls out its longsword as well. And it also hits. That's 17 damage. Oh, that's the max damage it can do.
Okay.
That seems...
Chris?
This seems wrong. Hold on. I don't know what
Oh, the aura's
it's doing there.
still up. Looking.
I'm just looking at the roll, but I don't think it did it right. No, it did it right. I see. Okay. Cool. Sorry about that. Sorry for the confusion. But it's totally legit. It swings again. Okay.
Okay, that's a miss. Thank God, because I'm down to 1 hit point.
Well, time for its bite attack.
God damn it.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is a giant spider's turn. It is going to crawl towards the creature that it can now reach out and get. Bite attack. Natural one. Okay, well, it's this giant crayfish's turn. He's kind of on the edge. He will die, because he can't possibly make that with 1 hit point left. So that giant crayfish dies from the necrotic damage. It is this giant crayfish's turn, and it's going to start attacking Boom Crash.
Great.
12.
Miss.
And
What the
natural
fuck?
20.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'm
Shadow
gonna use.
Lord, fuck you.
Shadow
Oh, okay,
Lord.
you got your own protection. Okay, never
Okay,
mind.
the thing goes to reach for you, but it grasps nothing but shadows. And bewildered, it scrambles around to find where you were. The Quotoa itself seems a little confused, but you appear like just a few feet to the side, now gaining advantage on your next attack. Okay, and speaking of which, it's your turn.
Okay, so that was the crayfish that attacked me.
Yes.
So hold on, to clarify, is it the crabby one or the stabby one?
The
Crabby
crabby one.
right? Okay.
Okay,
hits?
yeah. 19 hits. 9 force damage, and it is blasted away.
Okay. Eldritch Blast to the stabby one.
19 also hits
Nice.
him. He's blasted away. And takes 8 force.
Okay, and I'm gonna swim away. So 1, 2, 3. Can I sort of start getting a little bit away from the water?
Yeah, you start climbing onto the coral.
Okay.
Okay. Mon, it is your turn.
All right. Shit. Sorry, I gotta I was still looking at a couple of things when I was doing it. Let's check one more thing. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So I'm just gonna cast. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to cast the Holy Ward on myself.
Okay.
So 1d4 plus mod. So 7. Okay, that's max. So
Neato.
okay, I can use my action to disengage, and I'm gonna use my movement to walk away, or plop away.
Okay. You start swimming into the water as you disengage away from the creature and heal yourself. Okay. Mao, it is your turn. It looks like that thing is rearing to dive in after him. Yep. Hopefully, that'll hit. And you're on dry land, and there is a dude nearby. So that's going to deal sneak attack damage. That's a total of
Thanks.
18.
Thanks, Spider-Man. Maybe you're not a menace after all. Or are you?
It's just a facade. He's working for the enemy. All right, Zumasu, it is your turn.
So how is this guy looking?
That guy is looking bloodied. He just got that way. Yeet's
I
over
am
here.
moving in the way. 1 second, it's acting.
Okay, so you're moving towards that one.
Whoa, the screen.
Screen's freaking out on you?
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, okay. I'm gonna attack this guy.
Sounds good. Whip out that longsword. 24,
That hit.
that hits. Is it smiting time?
He said it was bloody. How's it looking?
you're doing it one-handed?
Yeah.
Okay. He's still looking pretty okay. Okay, another hit. So that's 6 damage.
Yeah, I'll spite it.
Okay. They are not undeads or fiends, but you can smite. That's 11 bonus damage. Now it's starting to look quite bloodied.
It's not dead. Shit.
It's still
Okay,
not
whatever.
dead, though. Alright. Anything else for your turn, Zamasu?
That's it.
Alright, it's a giant spider's turn. Now it has something to munch on.
Munch bunch.
Well, such is life. It misses and munches on Coral instead.
Aw.
This dude is going to start swimming. It does enter the Spirit Guardian's aura. Does that mean it takes damage, or is it only at the start of its turn, Amon?
Let me just check that, because no one's ever been stupid enough to enter before. Let's see.
Most people see flying eyeballs of necrosis and just kind of go, I'll stay over here.
Okay, when it enters, it also affects. So,
Okay,
yes.
so it tries its best to dodge these spiritual guardians, but it inevitably takes some damage. And it does dodge some, but it still takes 8. Okay, it is going to come in with its... let's do its bite on Amon. Chink.
I impose disadvantage.
That's good.
Oh wait.
No, you can't.
Oh, you
You're
can't.
too far away.
He's too far away.
Well, that's 7 piercing damage. I think you're at 8, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. Well, it's longsword time.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't hit
Okay,
you.
that's good.
One more. As it tries to stop all this madness, and it still can't manage to hit you. You are able to deflect the thing with it, your shield and whatever weapon you have currently available, as you batter the thing away. And gonna take some damage next turn. This dude is also in the aura, so it's their turn. They got a 19, so they're gonna take half. Oh, that's a low roll. So it only takes 4. It's still alive.
Hey, they can't all be winners.
It is going to turn towards these spiders and start trying to get rid of these annoyances. So that's going to be 3 hits on it for 17, 18, 19, 21 damage to this one, who is now on his last leg. Pun intended, I guess.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
And meanwhile, it's this spider's turn. It's going to attack him. And miss.
Damn.
Spider's doing a good job of distracting people, I guess, and providing sneak attack. Okay, this crayfish is going to swim in towards the Laboom Crash. And get a hit. You are now grappled, Boom Crash.
Oh, fun.
Okay.
And you take 12 bludgeoning, and of course.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus.
Do you have more of the anti-crit thing left, or?
No,
No,
she
that's
doesn't.
just one.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a regular hit. It will not be a crit. I'm using my ability.
Okay, so it becomes a normal hit, and you only take 9 damage.
So 21 total.
Yes.
I have 9 health left.
Hey, you're still conscious.
I'm conscious.
Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. Should I heal myself and drink a potion, or should I go down swinging?
I say go down swinging because you
Go
can
down
really-
swinging, motherfucker.
I just realized that I need
Don't
to...
attack the thing that's grappling you though, because you have disadvantage.
Oh.
Amon, roll for more damage for the crayfish. He's gonna take half, but he entered
Okay.
your space.
Oh, right. Completely forgot about that.
So did I. Still standing, so it's fine.
I need to make a Constitution save. Make sure my spell is still up.
Just DC 10.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yep.
Can I attack the one that's almost dead?
Which one would that be?
Sorry, it's
Yeah, that's fine.
This guy.
He's out of the water, but still be disadvantaged shooting out of there towards him. So that's a miss.
okay. I'm gonna attack the other stabby one.
Alright, that one does hit. It is blasted away. It's going to take 10 damage. Nice. That one is looking bloodied. Okay.
And I can't do anything to get out of the grapple, so
Nope, not yet.
Yep.
Amon, it is your turn.
All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead onto this thing.
Okay. It's going to try and make a save. Wisdom. Well,
Yes, finally.
that's a miss. So it's going to take
Okay,
17 necrotic damage. It is at 1 hit point.
God damn.
Really? Oh, goddamn. Okay, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna cast using my bonus action, spiritual weapon, and then just whack him with this. So spell attack.
Okay. To be fair, he would have died on the start of your his next turn, but that does hit. You summon your Staff of Encabulos, which bonks it upside the head, and it falls onto the coral and starts sinking into the water, dead.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my movement to go right about there. That should be enough to cover both of them in a bubble. And peace.
Okay. Mao, it is your turn. Boom Crash is trying to get out of the water, but is being pulled back in by a crayfish. Sure. I'm gonna say you can make a strength check if you want, or you can assist her, whichever you feel is better. But it's gonna be strength based.
my strength is negative, so thanks.
Yeah, and Boom
Tie
Crash,
up a
when it
minus
comes to
one.
your turn, if you want to escape, you can try an acrobatics.
Okay, cool.
Do athletics. Okay. You are finally able to wrest Boom Crash from its grip and pull her out into the open water.
Thanks. Thank you.
That is
Free bird!
your action, unfortunately. Okay. If you're done, then Zumasu, it's your turn.
Okay. Do you want heals or should I just attack it?
It's up to you, man. There's 3 people that are low.
Well, that's why I was asking Bob Crouch, which one she prefers.
Attack. You're always more valuable killing stuff. Like
Okay.
healing is my job. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like stop stealing my job. Your
I'm gonna
job is to
use
kill
Justice
stuff.
Blade to give myself a +10 to hit.
Alright, sounds good. You invoke the Might of Hyronius, and you get +10 to your attack roll. Good thing,
Which you
too.
need.
Hyronius guides you true right through the water and cuts into the creature. Roll for damage.
I'm also doing
Also doing bonus 9 radiant. So that's going to be a total of 16 damage. The creature dies. You crack through its carapace and its legs start falling off, and just you can see the little meat falling out of it, ripped
Revenge!
off the bone. Revenge! You do have a second attack, I think?
But there's nothing to swing at.
Oh yeah, and you
I
don't have more
mean,
movement.
I can. Would I be able to reach it from where I was? I don't know if I would through the water.
Yeah, you would need more movement, and I don't think you have any more.
Alright, I'm just gonna move up on so I can at least be next to him. Here, I'm next to each other. Yay.
Yeah, so you can impose stuff. Okay.
Get the fuck away from me.
The spiders start huddling next to each other once more on the coral. It is the Quotoa's turn. At this point, thinks that things are turning bad for it. But it's going to need to make that save first. That's the wrong roll. That was initiative. Hope that doesn't screw things up. Okay, it fails, so it takes the full 10. Okay, now it is going to dart 1, 2, 3 into the coral and try to hide. It's going to make a stealth check. Okay, it darts in there and seems well hidden from view as it darts in and out of the coral. At this point, Spider's turn. Boom Crash, it's your turn. It's trying to get away.
I appreciate that, but I'm at 9.
Alright.
So I'm gonna chug a greater healing potion.
I still say shoot it, or else we might get friends.
Oh,
You can still shoot at it.
She can't see it. Remember,
I
She
can't
would need
see
to
it.
receive it
Oh,
first.
yeah.
And he rolled pretty damn well.
You can still try.
Okay, I'll try. Attack.
Well, actually, it's do or do not. I shouldn't have said that. Alright, yeah, you can't get an eye on the thing.
Okay. Can I still take out a healing potion?
Yeah. You get
Yeah,
up
just
to the
looking at
surface and, like, you're able to uncork a healing potion and chug it.
Okay.
What type is that?
Greater healing.
Alright, you heal 16 hit points. Not bad.
Sweet.
That's kind of bitter. Amon, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move 3 spaces left, but in order to not game the system, I am just gonna randomly determine if I move anywhere else. So hold on just a sec. Okay, so let's just say I move to here. Okay.
Yeah, you kind of saw where it went. You just can't pinpoint it.
Yeah, I was gonna move 3 spaces to the left anyway. I mean to the right anyway, but I felt like that was kind of gamey, so
No,
I just
that's
wanted
fine.
to. Yeah.
I would have like put him on the GM layer if I didn't want you to know its general area.
Mm-hmm. Okay. In that case, since I moved there, I am gonna cast Death Ward on myself. It might be a waste, but I should have casted it ages ago.
Alright, Incabulos protects you from harm should it befall you. Mao, it is your turn. Okay. Make a perception check. You were able to spot where it is hidden. You see the glint of its scales as it's shifting its colors to try and hide. Okay. You, even with the disadvantage, you are able to land a hit on the creature. Okay, so that is going to be the 8. Okay, the arrow sinks in, and you see a little bit of blood start entering the water, Amon, as you find out where it is. Zumasu, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I guess I'd just try and see if I could find it too.
Its position has been kind of revealed.
Oh, okay. Let's see if I can reach it.
If you sprint, you can make it.
But then I can't attack it.
No.
But you can threaten it.
Yeah.
No, that wouldn't give you advantage. That just give you yeah.
It would negate the disadvantage that you had.
I guess I could go, but then it would just take a full.
Yeah, just sit there.
Okay, I'll threaten it.
Going in, you head up to it and draw your sword and bear your shield up next to you, trying to protect yourself should it attack. Giant spider's turn. It huddles near Mao, terrified for its life of being near water. And it's the Kotoa's turn. It is going to... I think it's just going to try and disengage here. I'm going to use the disengage action. But it does need to make it save because it's now in the aura. Okay, it makes its aura save, but it's gonna take half damage. Can you roll for that, Amon?
Oh, sorry about that. God, I begin. There's so many things for man to keep track of.
Okay, well, he only takes 3 damage. And then it's going to disengage and pop out on the other side of the reef. Yeah. And start swimming away. It looks like it might get away if this continues. Boom Crash, it is your turn. It is now on the other side of the reef. It is pretty much unshootable.
Time to cut our losses.
I mean, I can roll and see if I get a natural 20. That's it.
You can't see it. That's the problem.
Yeah, so fuck it.
It's like gone inside of this large coral reef, gone through like some secret tunnels or something, and appeared on the other side.
Okay. Where? Fuck it. Disengage. I'm gonna crawl my cute little birdie butt onto the coral and just sort of hunker and cast True Strike
All right,
on myself and
Amon.
ready. Yeah,
it is your turn, Amon.
soggy bird.
Any ideas?
Come on,
What? Sorry?
It's your
it's your
turn.
turn.
Oh shit! Sorry. Yeah. Do I make it? Do I make it through? Do I see anything?
Are you going through where it went, or are you crawling on top of the coral?
Crawling on top of the coral, I guess.
Okay. Make a fairly easy perception check.
Okay. Wait. No, that's not persuasion. Perception.
Okay, yeah, you see a large figure, humanoid vaguely in shape, swimming out from the reef. You can pinpoint its location as it's trying to swim away. It looks like it's trying
Okay.
to arc up towards the north.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Ooh, that'll be good if he fails. Let's see.
He won't fail. Nothing ever fails.
Wisdom save. Yeah, you're
I
right.
told
Nothing
you,
ever
nothing ever-
fails.
Yeah, nothing ever fuck. Okay. And then I'm going to, instead of bringing the weapon back, I'm going to cast the spare weapon on top of it, try to whack it.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
Okay. Let's see. Shit, I forget. Spare weapon.
Should be a D8 plus your wisdom.
Yes. Okay. D8 plus spellcasting modifier. So, god damn it. Okay. Okay. So it's 4.
It takes 4 damage. Only mildly inconvenienced by the magical staff of Incabulos that is manifested next to him. Okay. Now it is your turn. You would have to get close if you wanted to fire a bow at it. To try and get some distance in the water? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna say your path of movement goes 5, 10, and that's your 10-foot head start. And then you can leap like 10 feet this way, kind of. And then you splash down in the water. So that's 4 squares of movement. And then you can move, yeah, 1 more. But you have a bonus action dash. Okay, 1, 2, 3, now you're on dry land. Sorry, because I was trying to describe the movement.
Now you're stuck in a weird limbo.
Okay, you see that Amon can easily point out the creature to you, so you can still make an attack. Of course, it's at disadvantage because it's under the water, but certainly try. Yep, that unfortunately doesn't hit. The arrow just kind of veers off course as soon as it makes contact with the water. Zumasu, it is your turn.
This is land, right? I'm on land?
Yes. there's a vague outline of land that
Can I do a running jump too?
you certainly can.
All right, would
You're
that be
trying
able
to
to
catch
make
up
it?
to it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move you. So you crawl up on the land. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can do a running jump and jump about 10 feet this way into the water. That's 5, 6. Unfortunately, I think that's all your movement.
Can I spit at it?
Yeah, because that's 10-foot range. It can make.
I spit this time.
Okay.
God damn it! It made it.
It negates. This thing is slippery, and I think that's one of its traits. Kotoa are slippery in general.
Son of a bitch. That was so close too.
Okay, it's its turn. I think it's going to turn around and start fighting again.
Oh fuck you! Watch me die again. Nope.
That doesn't hit. Long
Yes.
sword.
Son of a bitch.
That's gonna be 12 damage.
I'm out again.
Fuck.
Not in the water.
You
I
just
am in the
splashed
water.
down. And I think it's gonna just start moving away. Oh, things are not
God
looking
damn
good. Okay. Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Fine. Okay, so
I
I'm gonna
rolled a
start.
damn 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna keep moving forward, but not really do anything.
Okay. Amon, anything?
Okay, edge of the water. Okay, I'm gonna try one last thing. First of all, I'm gonna do the was it Eye of the Grave? I mean, Path to the Grave, so that to make sure that the that thing takes the extra damage. If it lands, it'll never land.
Okay. Let's do a wisdom save.
Nope.
Nope. But the next attack against it does have, it is vulnerable to it.
So double damage. So someone hit it.
Now, this looks like it's your turn. Nope, it's visible now.
Wait, no. Is disadvantage?
Yes, but a 14 still
Oh,
hits.
thank God. I know.
Their AC is slightly less than the crayfish. Alright, it's vulnerable to this damage, so that's going to deal 14 damage to the creature. And it goes down.
Yay!
The arrow lands. You don't even know if it lands at first. It kind of just flies into the darkness, but then you see some blood start pouring up to the top, and then the fish kind of starts floating upward towards the surface of the water as well. Mm-hmm. That looks like that. A rough battle. These Quotoa seem much tougher than any of the other Quotoa you've encountered.
Okay.
Little things.
The dragon, the god.
Fine. You know.
It could turn into a boat.
Yeah,
Okay,
guys, you don't want to
so-
mess with that thing. It can turn into a boat.
It's a gazebo.
Alright.
Anyway,
So it
Can
seems
somebody
that...
pull me out of the water?
Yeah, he's also dead.
I'm slowly starting.
I can
Yeah, combat's essentially over. You guys can pull him out onto dry land. Amon can spare the dying in a flash, and he's stabilized anyway, but you pull him out of the water so that he can stabilize.
Okay. Also, get around, children. you're gonna receive some. You're gonna listen to a sermon, and you're gonna like it.
Is it non-denominational?
No,
I'm into it.
it's
You've been killing a lot of things and you've been healing, so I'm really into it.
the tribute
Okay,
to all
so-
gods, but mostly in Cabulos.
Okay, so let's see. God, there's so many spells I can do bounce between. Okay, so Dan, because you're at 0 hit points, you actually get let's see, 19 hit points back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, and then let's see, Mao gets 10, and Crush gets 10 as well. And so that's that. At this stage, who is hurt? Okay, actually, I'm the one that's okay. I need to heal for myself as well.
Yes.
Yeah, don't
Completely
you
forgot about
count
that.
yourself in the prayer of healing?
Yeah. Okay, I'm the chosen one, so I heal the most. Let's see.
As I gain consciousness, I'm just going. I think we should take a little rest.
Yep.
You swim over there. The spiders are kind of gathered on that little thing. They don't have much space to go. You just kind of grab your scimitar and just kind of swim back over to your friends.
Do we want to go back to the spiders and hang out with them
Yeah.
while
Let's-
we're doing our rest?
Yeah.
Okay, just an FYI, I am down to my last spell slot, and I'm reserving for healing ward and nothing else.
That's fair.
Okay, that makes sense.
I just want mine
have
just to split back.
I have 4 normal healing potions, greater healing potions, and a couple of other interesting ones if you're interested. So resistance, strength potion, clairvoyance, growth. So, and more water breathing if we need it.
Should I hold on to the strength maybe or the growth?
Do you want the strength potion?
Yeah.
Sure. It's actually, yeah.
But you actually have to fight though. You can't be healing and shit.
I mean, I haven't been healing. I've been getting hit. Which actually does growth get rid of AC?
No.
No, it
Points
doesn't.
or anything? It just increases reach and damage.
Yeah, size categories barely do anything in 5th edition for some reason.
Okay, so I'm
I'll
going to
take
give
the
you
strength
the
potion.
strength.
Yeah. It's mostly for squeezing and grappling.
Okay. So you have the strength potion,
Yep.
Zuzu? Okay, cool. Been
and,
carrying that since the first dungeon, so that's good.
We forgot we had that thing, kinda.
I did too. Alright, you guys taking a short rest?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm just double checking my.
Spiders are acting as guards, of course.
Yep.
I'll use 3 hit die.
No one seems to
I'll make
bother
them
you
do the
in this time. If there are any more guards, none have showed up. Sure.
Okay, 20.
During this time, you kind of take
Go fishing.
you take some time to go fishing for dead fish.
Are we taking a short rest now, or
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
short rest.
okay?
I'm just doing.
Well, you look on their person, and they have these little leather pouches on them. So you get excited as you open the fish leather and hear a jingle inside, but there's nothing but simple seashells within.
I'm happy.
Okay. Well, seashell is one of the most common currency in human history, man.
I know. I don't think. Let's figure. Gotta be something.
Well, it depends if she sells seashells by the seashore.
Shut up.
You found about 10. Yeah, me neither. Okay, so you guys take a
Sodomy.
short rest, unperturbed.
Sodomy.
How would you guys like to proceed?
Okay.
Northward.
Boom
We
Crash,
need to
your
find
potion
this
has worn
pearl.
off, by the
We
way.
have to find an entrance.
Water.
The spiders fade away, and Giblet
Yep.
comes to go join you guys near the end of the rest.
Okay, guys. I have a potential alternate solution.
Hmm?
If you can take a long rest, I can cast a spell called Locate Object. Long as it says describe a name an object that's familiar to you. Wait, I'm not familiar with the item. Would you consider that familiar?
I was thinking about that too, but I
It's
don't
a
know
pearl.
if we consider it familiar.
Did you say it?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Oh no, the pearl doesn't have a name.
Oh.
No. The name that it said was Glusbul Ka, and that is what took the pearl.
Well,
We haven't seen it before, or it'd be.
Okay, never mind then. Okay, scratch that.
I vote we give Mao a potion since she has uncanny dodge and she can swim. And better search than I do. I know, but how's your search?
You can sprint
Yeah,
as
you
a
can
bonus
technically
action, right?
Yeah.
triple dash each turn.
And you
Yeah.
have uncanny dodge and basically skip out if you need to.
oh,
I guess we do an investigation check. Who was the best stat? Yeah, who has the best stat there?
For investigation.
let's do.
I have +3 to investigation.
Then it's you.
Okay, so I guess we're doing it with advantage then, Chris, or
Yeah, sure. Because
Okay.
she's assisting you.
good luck everybody else.
And just describe again where you're canvassing, I guess? Like how you're doing this?
So we saw the glowing rocks, but I guess we're looking for like the glowiest rock, sort of whatever looks the most.
There are no
Oh.
glowing rocks in this chamber.
Oh, pretty small.
There's a daylight spell.
Well, that too. I guess the biggest collection of coral.
That would
Yes.
be the citadel made of coral in the center.
Yeah. You guys help me out here. What are we looking for?
We're just trying to find an
You're trying to find an entrance,
Yeah.
going to.
and you're swimming around to find it.
See, that was the thing. We didn't want to swim around first for this initial thing. We were initially just looking for something.
Well, then
that
that's
would
probably going to be a
open us.
perception check, if anything, because you're just looking from
investigation.
your 1 point.
That would work.
So you can swim on the top of the water and like drop coins down around it.
Yeah,
All right.
just duck your head in.
Sounds good. So, you guys start heading off in that way and start dropping coins near it as you get close, casting light upon them. Eventually, though, as you start to approach the thing, Make a perception check from Mao and Zumasu, since I'm assuming you guys are in front.
Now I think your perception's higher than mine. Just, we could take like 5. There you go.
Okay. Mao, as you start dropping coins and Boom Crash is like turning on and off light on a new coin each time, you notice that there appears to be movement up ahead. There's another Quotoa. 2 of them, in fact. They have not, despite the glare of daylight that you guys left in the distance, it was still quite a ways away and obscured by coral. It must not have seen the bright light from before, but it hasn't noticed you yet. There's 2 of them, and they are swimming along the perimeter of this citadel. They are swimming together.
I'm up.
Probably.
We could probably.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do I
They
gotta
don't-
go underwater?
But can we communicate with them?
Comprehend languages. I can waste a spell slot on that if we need to. I can understand them, but then I can communicate telepathically because that translates language. Yeah.
Combo.
Okay.
I would be okay with it. But I mean,
Okay.
they're underwater, right? So do we gotta drink the potions now?
They're only like 15 feet under the water. You probably could have salvaged one from the others, but you probably would have had to do it back then. Either way, as you guys are communicating, they are passing by you guys. Now their backs are to you as they round the citadel.
Fuck it, attack their assholes. Yeah. So I'll give you. Do you want me to aid you, or should I just make an attack that gives you automatic aid for your sneak attack?
I think she's going back to go get harpoons.
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
after one of them. 5, right?
yes, I did. They're 15 feet under the water, but you're still a ways away. Maybe 20 feet away? Maybe 25? Well, they're not on this map here. But Nope, that giant circle is a daylight spell, and I'm gonna delete it now, because it's apparently confusing. It's on the map layer. That's why I couldn't do it. That's not right. Well, I placed it on top of it, so problem solved. Yeah, this stuff on the map is not indicative of the Citadel. I actually don't have a map for the Citadel itself.
Oh. Could you just draw a little line to show kind of what we're whatever?
It's the size of a castle, and
Okay.
it's like, I guess maybe 250 feet in diameter, I guess. Yeah, like 25 feet away. Yeah. Okay.
You can try and sneak. You want me to hang back on the top of the water?
Okay, you loop it around your waist, toss the rope to somebody, and then you slip into the water. Make a stealth check.
I'll hold onto a damn rope since I'm the closest.
Okay, that beats their passive perception. So you start swimming up and close to them, trying to make your the beats of your hands and feet as soft and quiet as possible. You manage to sneak up on them without you noticing. What would you like to do?
One and then
Okay, so you're just grappling one? Well, there's two of them.
We can, but at the same time, it costs a spell slot.
Try and kill one and
kill
then
one,
grapple the other? Okay, make
Yeah.
an attack roll with advantage, and it's an automatic crit. Then how about I go get one?
I attack them.
Attack the dummy.
I dropped the rope.
Oh boy, time to get killed, time to get killed. Oh boy, me too, me too.
It seems you
sure love killing.
Okay, an
go killing
18,
again.
an 18 does hit. Very much so. So you deal
That's a
30
lot of
damage
damage.
to it, and you rush up behind it and just, with one swipe, its entire head is decapitated from its body and starts floating up into the the water. The other one looks back at it startled and kind of gives a and it tries to run away, provoking an attack of opportunity. Actually, they were surprised. So let's, I guess, officially roll for initiative, just between you and Mao, I guess. So yeah, you do get another turn.
Grapple it.
Okay, make an attack roll. Strength based. So I guess just make a athletics check.
How you?
Well, it's opposed, so actually, hold on a second.
Have just like a straight +3.
Okay, well, it didn't get particularly good, but it is, well, because he's trying to escape a grapple. Athletics is for trying to grapple somebody, but you can use athletics or acrobatics to escape. It also, you note, is rather slippery and has advantage on this. So it's not particularly strong, but it is covered in a slimy coating that you kind of get all over yourself as you try and wrap the rope around the thing, and it slips away from you and starts swimming away. It seems to be darting close towards the citadel as if it's trying to reach somewhere. The other one did have a harpoon. Sure. Make a... Make an strength-based attack roll. 20.
Constitution for like some. It's like 2.
Yeah, it's like minutes.
It's at least
per...
1 minute, so...
I think it's like every Constitution is a minute or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is ridiculous. Yeah.
It's a strength-based attack because it's a thrown attack.
That's not finesse.
Okay, unfortunately, that does not hit the Quotoa because it has a shield.
Oh, no proficiency added, right?
Well, are you proficient in spears? I don't... crap, what type of weapon?
Okay, looking at all the rogues.
Spear is a simple weapon, so you're proficient in it. That hits.
Nice.
And... we'll just call this a sneak attack, how about? So, let's roll. It's a d6 for damage, I believe, for a spear. Yeah, Okay, it takes 14 damage. It is on its last leg. Okay, you're barely able to keep up with it because of your dash ability. Your cunning action. So it is right up next to you. And it is going to try and disengage and get away from you. So it is going to keep slipping further and further away.
The dick.
What would you like to do, Mao? Did the harpoon hit it? Sure. Are you going to try and deal non-lethal damage? Oh, well, there's nothing tied to the harpoon. It's just kind of like thing.
I say just deal non-lethal and pull it in. Well, that's just described as you're stabbing its leg hard enough to make it incapacitated or something.
You're aiming for its leg, not its heart.
Yeah.
Okay. Make
It would bleed out and die, but...
Just a d20 and add your proficiency and strength.
Nice.
That'll hit it. Roll for damage. Yep. Not this time, but it falls. Limp.
Grab it in a tug.
It is unconscious. You swim over to it and, like, put it over your shoulder and just kind of, like, start swimming it back towards you guys.
Oh, pull the rope.
Yep, Zumasu starts pulling you up. Doesn't even need a check for it, really. Mao returns, fishing trip successful, with a Quotoa on her shoulders. She slumps it onto the coral nearby.
Tie it up. Okay, who's best at sleight of hand?
I go over and I time the.
Tie the thing up before I revive it.
Alright. You tie up the Quotoa as best you can.
We're helping her.
Yeah, it's very slippery. The thing is, like, sliding and slipping all over the place, but you finally manage to get it to a point where it's like hog-tied almost, in a sort of bondage sort of fashion, so that you can kind of actually get it bound. And it takes a lot of effort. But finally the thing is before you, and it blinks its double eyelids awake and, like... And Boomcrash casts her comprehend languages to start comprehending the thing.
Who are you people? What do you want with me? What are you doing?
I don't understand what you're
really
saying.
Cute.
Boomcrash doesn't understand you.
Do you understand me? I speak to it telepathically.
Its eyes dart to you and it, like, blinks.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. So, here's the deal.
Oh.
We're looking for something,
Oh.
and we need to find it. If we find this thing, then we'll leave. No problem. No questions asked.
I don't remember stealing from you. I'm sorry.
We're looking for a pearl.
If you look for something, it's probably in Glossbrook.
Okay. Will you take us there?
No.
I slap it. Crash, I have no idea what he's saying. But he looks like he's resisting.
All you have to do is take us there and we'll take care of the rest.
I can't. You'll kill me. You'll kill you.
Not if you run really fast.
I plug up its gills. I stick my finger
Oh my
inside
god!
its gills.
Yeah, it is amphibious. It can just breathe through its mouth.
Well, then I
Can't
just,
be
like...
comfortable.
Yeah, it's like sticking up its nose. I just pull upwards and lift it up a little bit.
What is
And I
it?
shake it.
What is it doing to me? I don't know this torture.
I just drop it on the ground.
Come on.
Look, I can't. I've been gifted by my god, and it would
Oh
punish
god,
me
these assholes.
if I betrayed it. Blessbokar knows all and sees all. He would see if I betrayed him. You must go alone if you wish to enter.
Okay, then where is it?
It points towards where it was kind of trying to head when Mao was chasing it, and it
Okay,
points below the
so-
water.
Detailed directions, darling. Come on. So we go into the cave. What are the landmarks? Is it just a straight shot?
There are tunnels, but at the biggest room, you will find it. There
So
are-
biggest room, biggest tunnel.
Yes, there are more of us there. They will
How
not
many?
be happy.
How many?
Probably this many.
And holds up its fingers, all of them. All, like, 8 of them.
That's fun.
Okay.
No.
What is that one saying about me?
She's wondering if you would like. I don't know. She's thinking about keeping you as a pet, tying you to the boat.
No. I must. My gods. Save me.
Okay, I think he's told us all he's gonna.
Are we gonna kill him or just let him go? What
It
do you
starts
want?
I
rolling
think we
back
should-
and forth on the coral, just murgling.
I feel really bad.
Alright, I
Right.
give him a non-lethal
We should-
damage, smash his face in, so he's knocked out.
Non-lethal smash his face in, like that is so. Actually,
The best description.
actually smash his face in. I can spare him. I can
Yeah.
literally spare him. So just
It's
Just
rolling
don't-
on the ground and it starts repeating.
I knock
And
him
then
out.
finally-
I'm just.
Its nose breaks. Fragile fish bones, you know. They seem much less sturdy than the last Quotoa you were facing that seemed to be evolved and had chameleon scales. Its nose
All
breaks
his clothing.
and it falls
he have on his
unconscious.
person.
Amon just kind of pokes it and spares it. And you guys kind of look at each other. Well, you know the way in now. And I think that's where we're going to have to end tonight's session.
One last thing. After we take all the shit off of his body so he's naked, I'm just gonna kind of pick him up and hurl him over the reef.
that's a good idea. I was about to do that, but okay, yeah, you do it first.
All of his stuff is gone. We
Make-
just take the unconscious guy and just overhand throw him.
Make an athletics check.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You hear a sickening crack as he lands on the other side of a brief pass of water, and he lands on a bit of coral, sharp coral. And then he rolls into the water, and you see blood pooling.
Well, there was a chance he would have
Throw him
lived.
in the water. Not like you
It's fine.
had anybody.
All right. Well, next time on Dungeons and Dragons, we will find out what this madness is, and presumably fight some more fish people.
Fuck
So,
the fish people.
are you guys next week is do the 25th for Sunday? Are you
I'm
guys
fine.
available on that day?
I can do it.
All right. Then we will see you all next Sunday, the 25th, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, see you all then, and have a good night.
Bye.
Bye.